We're live on Instagram. We're live on Facebook. And here we go. What up, fellas? What's happening? What's happening?
What up? You actually, what was that old midnight show used to come on in Houston? Time, joining the midnight hour or some shit like that.
Tom joining the midnight hour.
What was it? You remember that shit?
Midnight Hour.
I don't do one of them deep voices. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You got me on that, man. What are you talking about, man?
I'm high. Don't I'll come back to it. But I remember something that used to come on 102.1 late night. The dude with the deep voice, and he used to play all them songs that y'all used to so-called make love to.
Are you talking about late night on Tom, not Tom John.
See,
I'll think of it before the night over with. I know
See?
exactly what you're talking
don't
about.
even come back.
Slow jams.
Slow jams and shit.
Slow jams with I'll think of it in a few minutes. I can't think
All
of it
that
right
make love music keep sweating. But what up? So
What's happening?
Double G, man, your boy Big Dog Joker checking in.
And your boy King J.
Yes, and of course, y'all already know our girl Cat Courtney D will be tapping in with us tonight. And this is What Up Radio. I'm sorry, I got a jolly ranch in my mouth, so I've been choking and stuff. And of course, we're here with our big dog, the Real Talk 100 Radio. Our big dog Malcolm is in the building.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, everybody? What's happening?
He over here doing this local marketing with this phone. Go ahead,
I don't
you gonna
know.
do the yes, people, if you want it. No, I'm just messing.
All the time, all the time. Let everybody know what we're talking about tonight, man.
Tonight we'll be talking about
Control.
control, what you can control and what
And
you
what
can't
you
control.
can't and ain't control.
Like one thing that I can't control is always saying that, hey, thanks for checking in, share this page. And if you want to call in with us, please call in at 713-777-9595.
You got
and,
the number right this time.
Hit option number 4, 713-777-9595. You hit option number 4, and you can talk in with us here at Real Talk. Oh, this is What Up Radio. I'm sorry, you see I'm all over the place.
It's Jolly Rancher giving me hell, but
That's all right. That's all right. Mr. Little Five, motherfucker, is on here. Little Five need an interview, he says.
Litified
come
need an
on
interview.
up.
Litified, that sounds like something nasty.
Man,
I see that's about some things that we can and can't control.
Right.
As I sit here and I click the definition for control, I had it up, but we got distracted by some things that we'll talk about later. But as I look up, I'm sorry. There we go. There we go. Just look here. It is. No, that's Remedy.
Remember that's
No,
the
no, no,
porn
that's
site.
Remedy.
That
It's
is the
Google.
porn
Our
site.
cousin Google acting stupid. It ain't porn. If it's look, it don't matter why it's not porn. It ain't porn.
Forgive us.
She ain't took off her clothes yet. It ain't porn.
how they get an interview, man?
Well, if you want to come in with us, you have to tap in with Courtney D on Instagram at _ Courtney D, Courtney with a K now. You get in contact with her. You hop on. Our prices are set on whether you want to take an hour interview, whether you want to do a 2-hour takeover of the interview. Everything will be discussed within a direct message, DM, however you want to, kind of put those two things in together.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to sit here and get the whole control definition, and they act like I don't know how to work on computers.
Before I put this phone down, tell them what the topic is one more time so I can tell them where they're going to in.
We are going to be talking about control today. The things you can control and the things you can't control. Just like I couldn't control the situation that was happening with my computer for some bizarre reason, it was acting slow. But control, the power to influence or direct people's behavior or the course of events.
That's deep.
Control.
There you have it, y'all.
That's deep.
Tune in to the link in our bio for the rest of the 2 hours from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's the What Up Radio Show. I'm trying to do this differently and let Instagram know what's going on, when it's going on. So click the link in the bio and tune in right now.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all on the website or click to Real Talk 100 Radio on Facebook and What Up Radio on Facebook. Let's take over.
Oh, yeah. So it's going to be going down today about control. But of course, everybody, every time that we tune in, we always like to talk about nigga. That's what's up.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. Some that we blessed about that probably happened throughout the week. I love this part of the show because we do have a blessed part of the week. Every day can't be terrible.
Man.
No, not you got to find that. I always find that light. So, JD, please share some light Yo, give it to us. You got it. You got it. Come on.
I woke up this morning.
Mm-hmm. You did.
I did.
Because you didn't have that.
I didn't have. You right.
That didn't have to happen.
You right. I woke up in my bed that I didn't have to have.
I don't have the church music to hit the order.
Yeah, you know, the electricity was still on. It was cool, you know. So yeah, I'm blessed. You know, hey,
Didn't you say you signed some girl's kitty on the running kind?
No,
I could have sworn
I
you
didn't
signed
sign it.
some kitty on the running kind.
I didn't sign it.
Malcolm, you know what that is, huh?
No, sir.
We signing kitties on the running kind now.
I'm a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Familiarize me with what you're talking about.
He hopping in that pootie tang.
Hopping. Okay, I know all about that. I know all about that.
So that wasn't blessed. You don't want to say, oh yeah, that was a blessed moment, wasn't it?
No,
What? No? I'm so sorry that happened to you.
what are you talking about?
You didn't get no blessed pootie tang.
No blessed booty time. I need some blessed booty time.
I'm so sorry. He Malcolm,
Blessed Pootie Tang.
are you finally free?
Finally free? Yes, sir.
Oh,
Come on,
man.
talk
They-
about that. Because
they-
he don't want to talk about his blessings. He over here talking about this ratchet pootie tang he done papped around in.
They have not officially released me.
Man, what the fuck?
But I'm finna act like they officially released me because it's been 30 years and I'm not finna play their games, man.
It's been 30 years.
It's been 30 years. I've played their game for 30 years. I'm done. Whether they want to piss me or not, what can they do? The paperwork says from September 18th, 1992, this man is incarcerated from September 18th, 1992 until September 26th, 2022. And here we are in October, man.
Yeah.
So what can they do? So I'm finna live my life, and they want to lock me up. They can lock me up, but I'm finna live.
No, don't lock him up. We gonna. I was with you until you said that.
We're gonna be outside the jail chain for you.
Yeah,
That'll work. Come
Yeah.
on.
Like on Lean On Me when they locked up the principal.
Yeah. We gonna do that.
Yeah, we're gonna come
I'm
down.
gonna have to go home check on the kids, but I'll be back.
You ain't shit.
I mean, I got shit to do.
Nah. No.
Much love to Malcolm, but it's the reason I leave here every Thursday. If I can be here and do shit with him, I would.
Mhm.
But with Malcolm, when you call me, what the fuck am I at?
You are at work most of the time.
And then when you leave it, where am I at?
Here
At work most of the time.
most of the time. I mean, if I call him and I say I need him, he's here.
Whenever you call me. Finish the lyrics.
Oh
Man, you be fucking up. That's why I hope you piss on yourself.
man, look, this Jolly Rancher was more important.
Anyways, my damn blessed week happened. I'm finally leaving one opportunity and getting to the next. Going up that next stepping stone so I can get back to where the hell I need to be in life. I've been loving it.
Salute on that.
I was able to get a little the Taste of Mexico, which happens to be one of my favorite Mexican joints. I was able to actually get a bowl after a long fucking time. It's been a minute. And I haven't
That
had one.
quesadilla was hidden too.
And that's what I'm saying. So everything has been hidden. Everything is on the rise. I think the hardest part is me saying goodbye to the kids. That's it. Well, it ain't hard, but the emotional attachment that I have to some of these kids have been like, God damn.
So you
like,
not having a fuck the kids moment? Fuck them kids.
for the most part.
Just some of them.
Yeah, because it's a few of them in there that just be like, they was actually going through some shit, and they in a third fucking grade.
Yeah, I got you.
Like, God damn, third and fourth grade. These kids, my kids' age, my kids' biggest fucking problem is they got to clean their room and wash dishes. These fucking kids trying to one day, I ain't trying to go home because
They got some
shit been
real
happening.
problems.
Yeah, like damn. So leaving that and going to help out a few kids who actually need some help. So I'm gonna end up doing that shit. I'm gonna be loving that.
That's good.
No, it's not crazy, and that's what I mean as far as things being out of control. Can you really handle a kid that is out of control? Like, what the fuck is out of control? What if that kid lifestyle? What the hell going on at home?
That's a good question.
Because it's like, I know it's some things I can't control, but in a position like I'm at, You bring this child to this school
Right.
to be educated to the best of abilities, right? But this is the only place where your child developing freedom, and you see these schools are mainly set up like a goddamn jail for the most part. But your child is not able to express a lot of freedom because the teachers there are just trying to pretty much, I ain't gonna say all of them, but some of them they're really just trying to grab a check, thinking it's just gonna be glitter and gold, playing, hey, I'm with the little kids or whatever. And these kids going through some real shit at home.
These teachers not like they used to be. I can say that.
What do you mean?
Remember when we grew up, all our teachers were like old as shit.
Our teachers beat our ass too.
You right. And look where we are now.
But I mean, I'm just, I guess, looking at it from the inside, I see a bunch of these kids are just kind of jumping into situations in which, I ain't gonna even say jumping into situations. They're trying to find a little group of friends that they're trying to bond with. You know how finding groups was at that age.
Yeah, they all trying to be cool
So
and blend in and shit.
I found out it was a little quiet kid, always sitting there every day. She coming quiet. She ain't really saying shit to nobody. She's well kept, very well kept up. Got her hair did every day. I'm like, okay, cool. Man, it turns out this little girl was actually being abused by the mother frequently.
Oh wow.
And it was just like, you couldn't tell. It was just, that was the reason she was scared to get in trouble at school, because if she get in trouble at school, she get her ass like beat for real. She had bruises and shit under her clothes and shit. That's how the nurse ended up finding out. She was telling the nurse she was falling and shit.
Yeah.
This little girl is in the fucking 4th grade. 4th, Jay.
That shit crazy.
But I can't control it. But this little girl has this emotional attachment with me to where now
You her safe space.
she's considered me a fucking safe space.
Yeah.
So she's coming to me every single day. But shit, I gotta move up in life with my shit.
Right.
But this little girl is like, well, damn, you all I had.
That's tough.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's why I
tough.
didn't really want to go into education. Education puts you really in a position of like, fuck, like, I don't want to deal with these kids for a different reason. It's not for I'm thinking it's hard. These kids got problems at home that I have no control over, and you won't give me the resources to have control over that shit. I can't adopt a child. Could barely afford my own.
Facts. Facts.
I hear that a lot. I hear that a lot, that they don't give y'all control.
Fuck no.
What makes you say that? I'm only asking that because I am completely ignorant to the system.
Well, what person can keep you away from your child?
Not now. I want your motherfucker.
Exactly. So everybody has their so-called way of expressing their love with their child. Some of these parents go too fucking far, and they end up hurting these kids, fucking these kids over. Some of these kids got mental blocks from a lot of shit. Some of these kids have actual mental problems. They sitting there, they getting fucked. They are like literally fucked up. And your job is to try to control that at work, but you got 30 to 80 some kids all sitting in one room, all with different mental fucking issues, all with different problems. You're trying to get them in control, teach them all one way, screaming at them all the same way, not knowing that this screaming at this child may trigger this. Talking to this child this way may trigger this. They give you a file. I honestly have a child up in there that this little motherfucker. Look,
little motherfucker.
bruh, it got to a point to where we were he acts out in class.
Mm-hmm.
Not to the point he acting bad. He just when the kids all sitting still trying to do something, he got to go get something. He got to go grab something, got to go do something. So they tell me
he hyperactive type shit.
With an attitude issue, as far as, but he don't understand it as an attitude issue. So if you tell him go sit down, why are you telling me to sit down? Because you need to sit down. Well, I'm bored.
Yeah.
I don't, this is class. Well, I don't have nothing to do. I'm sitting there. I don't want to do this. Fuck you. And in my mind, my whole mentality is who the fuck you talking to?
In fact, old school teacher.
Yeah, you don't have no say in what the hell I'm telling you to do. If I'm telling you as a grown ass man and as a teacher, as an educator, I'm starting off, hey, you need to sit down. That's my educator. Hey, you need to sit down.
My input on that is these kids are crazy. This whole generation is crazy. We hear it at home. When we come home tonight at 11 o'clock, we've been gone since 7 a.m. this morning. When we come home tonight, we want this house clean. We want the dogs fed and bathed. We want, front porch swept off. If any trash blows up on it, and they know what they tell us, I don't want to do that. Fuck you mean?
What do you mean? I can tell you an option.
You're not paying no
we weren't
bills.
allowed to say this shit.
Get our lips slapped off. But today they're under this protection thing where they're not gonna slap me because they going to jail and all of that. They got me fucked up. I'm sorry.
See, and that's what made me mad because that was like within the things that we couldn't control. Like they say, we couldn't control that. Well, a fucking vote was based on this whole principle to stop. Because I remember the principal whooped my ass at one point.
What?
They don't do that no more. And then they said us whooping our kids was fucking abuse.
Right.
But not whooping them is doing what? Put them in jail.
If we don't whip them, the law is gonna whip them.
Exactly.
And that's what's happening right in front of our faces because they think they ain't got no respect for the police. They saying fuck the police right in front of their faces. They doing all kind of shit, man. All kind of shit that I wouldn't dare do.
Well,
and I was a thug, straight up thug.
well,
Maybe because I'm a thug.
The world became so sensitive. We talked about that, and now because of the camera, social media, you really got to watch what you say
and do.
Yeah, and do. So a lot of rappers, as you see, they going to fucking jail behind their music, and in which I'm not surprised by that shit.
I knew it was coming eventually.
Yeah, because as all the music started, all you did was say what you did to music. Like it doesn't change the fact that you got the weapons in your hand, you're showing the weapons, you talking about the murder, you talking about how it happened, you talking about everything you did, and
it's only a matter of time.
You're surprised that they're like, hey, we're gonna use your lyrics as you snitched.
Evidence in court.
Yeah, like, bro, you snitched. Like, the world is coming to that now. So you don't have a fucking choice now, pimpin'. You said this shit. You did it. You gave us valid evidence. Every video you make is nothing but evidence, and we love it. This is volunteer evidence. You putting your face in the damn scene,
and that's why I tell everybody. I grew up from 15 to 21 in the streets, thugging. And it wasn't no Facebook Live, no Instagram Live, but none of that. So now, fast forward in 2022, if I do something, it's gonna be all by my lonesome. Yeah. And ain't nobody gonna know nothing, because people station now. And number two, I'm gonna do it in the middle of the motherfucking night so they can't see me. Because these Facebook Live is everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah. You think you're doing something to get away with it. So it does not pay. It does not pay to be thug these days. Don't pay. Somebody got it on camera. Quick.
Your Facebook now, I think it tell your ass when you going to jail. Like, I just pull up behind you, your shit just deactivate. What the fuck happened? Yeah, you
jail time.
Yeah, you going to jail, pimpin'. They go your Facebook Live account. I'm going there and talk about white tees and white pants. That's all you get.
That's crazy. That's fucked up.
But things out of control. That's why it's like, I don't understand how it's out of my control on how I discipline my kids.
Right.
How the fuck is that out of my control? It's a law.
It is.
Like right now, for everything that happened to us, our parents really could have did fucking jail time.
Exactly. Switches.
Man.
Brooms, shoes.
Extension cords.
Hangers. They should have been in jail right now, but
I love them to death.
Yeah.
Because
without them ass whippings,
it molded character.
Fucked up.
They whip my ass in shape. That's really what that means, to whip your ass in shape. I honestly think that's where the saying came from.
But I remember I got 3 whoopings in one day, one time, by my daddy, my mama, and my grandma.
They wanted to beat your ass. They called each other and planned like a scheduled ass whooping for you.
Man, it's like my ass was on fire for about 2 weeks. Ass on fire for about 2 weeks, man.
2 weeks.
2 weeks on fire.
What you did, Jake? What you did wrong? What happened?
Man, I was in, like, I used to catch the bus to, home and, to school or whatever. So one day I seen a few of my friends walking. I'm like, shit, let me go ahead and see what this walking life like,
Oh
I
man,
ain't asked nobody nothing.
that
I
ass
walk
was
home.
whooped.
Look, I walk to grandma's house. I get away with it smooth. I pull up at the same time the bus pull up. You feel me? Next morning, bus driver, she comes to the house, pick me up. My daddy outside, she talking to my daddy. Y'all must have picked him up early from school yesterday. My daddy said, I ain't picked that nigga up from nowhere yesterday.
And there it was.
There it was. He looked at me, I'm like, God damn. I'm close.
Yeah, that's your ass, boy. Let me find out. Oh,
It was a rap then. Yeah, it was a rap then.
Hey, bus driver, trust it.
Strasness
Right,
on
it's just straight
Miss
up.
Foreman, man. I never get her name either.
Like, man, you just shut up and ignore my daddy.
You had one job, bus
One
driver.
job.
One job.
Drive that bus. That's it.
Yes, and I give a damn about who on you. All you do is got a time.
But see, that's how you know times are different, because she actually cared about what the fuck I was at.
Right.
It is, because there was a fucking story about a bus driver just recently. This motherfucker here was texting one of the students. I'm guessing, yeah, this some crazy shit. And he started texting her. She in high school, confessing his love to her, and then had the audacity to leave a voicemail with the parents on how he been watching her since middle school.
Oh no. You've been stalking my
boy.
child since middle school.
But and then you have the audacity to call and tell me about it. Like, for me, that's so much of a blatant disrespect to where you want to die.
Yeah.
Or like,
Yeah.
what is that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't get it. Like, at that point, I feel like this is too easy. You've already gave me valid confirmation on what I need to do.
Invite that nigga over for dinner and make him disappear. Say it was shit.
It ain't even no inviting over for dinner, because I don't want record of us having him.
Right? No paper trail.
Yeah, I don't need no paper trail. My phone was at home. I don't want no evidence on what I'm about to do. You call me and left a voicemail about you looking at my motherfucking daughter since middle school, and you texting my daughter.
And you the bus driver, so you see my daughter 5 days a week.
Nigga, that's so many goddamn strikes. I need you to be alive until I'm done doing everything I'm thinking of. You seen that movie about the laws, Gerard Butler and Jamie Foxx.
Above the law, the private citizen, unwanted citizen, something citizen.
Unlawful citizen,
Unlawful
unabiding citizen,
Abiding citizen,
abiding
something
citizen.
like
One of them. That fucking movie, I want that shit.
It's on Tubi.
I have it. I ain't gonna even front.
Law-abiding citizen.
Law-abiding citizen.
It's on
I
Tubi.
love that fucking movie because Gerard Butler did exactly what every man would have done, and I hate that he died in the movie. I don't give a shit what nobody fucking said. I don't care who he was after. As a black man, yes, I love a movie that goes after a fucked up law system.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
You misrepresented me at a time where I saw my daughters sexually assaulted. Bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And you made a deal.
You made a deal?
You made a deal with a scumbag. I mean, with a known scumbag.
Yeah, I want everything took from you. And then I had these skills and abilities. I dug under a jail for 10 years, was it?
Something like that.
Something like that.
10 fucking years I playing this. You think I'm not finna win? I fucking hated he lost. I hated that they found the tunnel, and I hated that they cornered him. Things out of my control. They wrote that shit.
I'm in a complete agreement with you on that because I hated it too. I was like, oh man, soon as they said, remember the lady that was on his team, Jamie Foxx's team, I think she did the homework.
Yeah.
And she found out that he owned all the building. I said, oh fuck it, man, move over.
I was mad at this, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that was one time. I'm like, hell nah, bro. We watched it at the beginning what that man went through. You can't tell me any man ain't gonna watch that. I don't get, hey, bro. I dug under a jail for revenge.
I might have to watch that tonight.
Like, bro, I'm winning. I don't give a shit how this work. I'm winning. And I don't know if I would have stayed in jail that damn long. He played the game of staying in jail. But the moment they'd have transferred my ass to solitary, it'd have been a dead body. I'd have been gone.
Yeah, I hated that, man. I hated that. I love that movie too.
Yeah, that more
That was a
alive.
damn good movie. And that was about some things out of his control. Let's see. I hate using that movie as a premise because I hate what happened to him. But that was out of his control. How would you come on? I don't even want to talk about that shit. Fuck that shit. Out of control. That things out of your control. What was out of my control? It was a damn dog ran in my garage. Remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Them to kick the neighbor dog. Well, I wanted to hurt it. What the fucking dog doing in my garage? And it came in comfortably
And barked that shit too.
and barked at me.
And your shit. Straight
Malcolm, you
disrespect.
realize we almost had hot dog that day?
We.
I imagine.
He almost had hot dog that
It
day.
was it a winning? Was it a winning dog? What?
That's one of them little
It was one of them
furry,
little shitty motherfuckers.
yeah, little
You
furry,
know how it's called?
bite ankle,
Shit, so-
Yeah, something of that nature.
furry ass damn dog came in my goddamn garage. That's what I mean. Like, what can I do? Because that's within my control. I still have control of whether this motherfucking dog in my goddamn garage, right?
You definitely should.
What can I do for that? Any of y'all
Close
experience in this shit? Huh?
the garage door.
That's no. This dog has no motherfucking right to come out shit. I should be able to open my damn doors without worrying about the neighbor dog running in my motherfucking garage. If she worried about that trunk being in my goddamn front yard,
I think how do you, so the question is how do you keep your neighbor's dog out of your garage?
that's all right. I'm gonna get a horny ass real pit bull. You gonna fuck the shit out of that dog. Every time that dog come in there, gonna be like walking in the motherfucking thing.
What the hell?
I'm gonna close the damn garage. As soon as that damn dog walks his ass in there, I'm gonna close it.
No.
Just open the cage. All he gonna is paws and little pink thing gonna come out. That's it.
No, they don't do it.
Fuck all that. I ain't trying to hear that. That dog, he gonna fuck the living shit out of you. Fuck, you boil me up now.
Reintroduce the topic, man. 'Cause they think we coming for the dog.
Things you can't control, the things you can't control. The damn neighbor dog keep coming in my goddamn garage, and I'm thinking about getting a horny ass muscle bound pit bull trained. Fuck it. Hammer Down. That was the name of the damn episode. Aqua Teen Hunger Force. This stupid motherfucker created a dog. They created a dog, but the problem is with the dog kept raping the neighbor.
Man, what you watching, man?
This was Aqua Teen Hunger Force on the Dope Network. It's some shit how people watch. There's some talking fries, a talking shake, and a talking meatball.
Man, I ain't never.
But they got this dog named Ham and Now.
Okay.
They created the dog. The dog was great, doing all kinds of shit. Dog was even a chef. But the only downside, the dog would distract them, run over to the neighbor house,
Mhm.
and it was telepathically linked with the neighbor so it could only talk to him. He was the only one who could understand it. And the dog would threaten and rape him.
Well, y'all be watching. Y'all be watching crazy shit,
I
man.
couldn't get into that stuff.
It ain't nothing to get into. That episode, it was one of them days I was on down, chilling. And I just so happened, at this time we had Xfinity. And it was on
What's the name of it?
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Go ahead.
But it said Rick and Morty was on.
Yeah.
But it was still that running. And this nigga told the dog, the dude was like, man, I done got rid of that fucking dog. It's my backyard. I can go back to my new town and shit. So he went off to do his thing. He laying down in his backyard. And the fucking dog look on the gate, say, oh, you racing that turkey for me? He's like, what the fuck you saying? This $30 on his ass. Instantly.
Yeah.
Why this shit happened so much?
Yeah.
See, that's why our kids fucked up right there. Watching that shit right there.
But that's within your control. Can you monitor what they watching? If you see the dog great nigga, what would you have done?
Wow, because well, yeah, if we put the child lock safety of what they can watch and what they can't on their electronic devices, yeah.
So what you're saying is parents don't want to follow the rules of raising these kids.
Basically.
I ain't gonna lie, these kids fucked up, bro. I couldn't see middle school kids doing the gang signs and shit.
Nah.
Well,
Shut
Nah. Ain't no way.
Sixth grade, really? Nah, I don't know. 'Cause sixth grade, now I think about it, bro. That had to be a time when we started taking hold in life, because sixth grade was some wild shit.
Bro, I'm talking about you be hearing these kids cuss better than we do.
Yeah,
It'd be crazy.
but they listening to us. We when they a lot of these kids are just repeating exactly what they dealing with at home. A lot of the little girls that I see right now, they do a lot of dance and twerking. Their attitudes is just like their mamas. That's how I know. I was like, damn, your mama act like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every time I see them. And so when I look at
being friends instead of parents.
Yeah,
That's right.
and when you look at the women now, we know these parents now. So when we actually look, I'm at that age range to where we know probably the mama of this person or cousin of this person.
Who
And we know how they
is.
Man, was a little dude up in there straight up told me from Garden City. He was like, my uncle, they call him Country. I say, Country.
Big country.
I say, yeah, I know a Country. Kevin? He was like, man, I don't want to, like, yeah, okay. We know how that Kevin was.
I don't know nothing.
I damn sure do. Shit, I know the stories. I seen this nigga Goldberg spear somebody. That shit was
I
amazing.
remember that, yeah.
That fight was crazy. But no, we see their parents. That's out of our control, but they tell us control the kids. How?
Yeah, you can't. You can't.
You can't even control your kids. How we gonna control your kids?
We can't control our damn self.
And the last time I had the police come to my house, I had them laughing, man, because what you gonna say to me? We got our kids sneaking out the house every night. Getting in, God knows what, smoking, drinking. Don't get me wrong, I did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't call. Now, these kids doing stupid shit, didn't call. And then you bring them back to my house, and I hold on and grab them by the house. Oh, Mr. Jackson, you can't act like that. Look, man. Look. In one breath, you're telling me to control me. Next breath, what am I supposed to do? Get on my knees and beg?
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do? No, I'm going to get on their ass just like my dad got on my ass when I fucked up.
So that's what we know.
That's what we know. And the police, they was just, well, he's right. My dad would have done the same thing. You know, what they going to say? They can't lie. You can't outright lie. They couldn't do nothing but agree with me. You know, well, just wait till you leave, Jackson. Just wait till you leave. And I said, all right, I respect it. But as soon as you leave, I'm getting dead mad because that's bullshit.
Yeah, and then it scares me too, because now we look at it from a place where we've all of us, it's America. We interested in crime shit. That's why this Dahmer shit is so big.
Yeah, because this shit is entertaining. Drama is entertaining.
We into crime shit, and I understand to the families that have been going through traumatizing things because they have to relive and how big that name has became. And I truly understand that, but understand most of the people in America is the reason crime shows are so goddamn big. People are interested in the lives and I guess the somewhat thrill of these some serial killers. We're not trying to justify any of the actions at all. I was looking up these motherfuckers in middle school. I wanted to know, like, why in the hell Jeffrey Dahmer did what he did? Why the fuck Ed Gein and all these niggas did what they did? They were some sick sons of bitches. I ain't expecting them to make shows about the shit.
Right.
A whole series.
But the shit was, it caught my attention. I'm not gonna even front. I did watch it. People saying it was causing demonic shit in their house. I say, nah, you was just fucked up. I don't know,
y'all just crazy from the jump.
But me seeing that shit, it didn't make me like feel sorry for Jeffrey Dahmer. It made me verify how sick this motherfucker
then
was.
They say, I heard what's his name? Singer, artist. He was locked up with Jeffrey Dahmer.
I know who you talking about. I heard an interview about
it. I
it.
can't think his name.
I can't, but
I say that boy used to request black songs.
Life Jennings.
Yeah, Life Jennings.
Life Jennings was saying he was like, but the show came out, now everybody know Jeffrey Dahmer. But
it's just like when an artist died, now everybody know that nigga.
Everybody got pictures with him. But no, when it came out to the show and I actually seen the show and shit like that, it just verified how sick he was. I say now they finna do either Ed Gein. I seen Ed Gein was a sick son of a bitch. And what was the one with the clown? John Wayne Gacy. He was featured in the Jeffrey Dahmer series, which let me know they gonna do something with him. Ted Bundy.
They're gonna do a spinoff.
Yeah, they're gonna do all this shit because crime shows fucking sell.
I watched them
watch it.
hoes.
Like I would watch it
I'm
because
about to say, I watched them hoes.
and so but these things are out of these people's control. It's like you don't have control of any traumatic experience. Nobody could have
at
controlled
all.
what the fuck Jeffrey Dahmer was doing. Nobody knew what the fuck was going on.
Could he control it?
He said he stopped trying.
He stopped trying to.
He actually said that shit in the interview. He was like, he controlled it for a while, but at some point he just stopped trying to control the urge and just let it go through him to do whatever he decided to do.
Oh,
This is Lisa. Facebook is hating again, calling her Facebook user. I didn't mean to cut y'all off. Just letting you know
what's
what's going
up,
on.
Lisa?
Hey,
How you
Lisa.
doing?
Girl, what's your stuff?
We over here eating Jolly Ranchers and stuff.
Damn, man. Hold on, Jay. I'm chewing.
You over here smacking on Jolly Ranchers.
One of the chewy ones. Hold on. If I start talking, I fuck around and choke. Goddamn Jolly taking longer than a fucking hour later. But I wonder if this has Jeffrey Dahmer after chewing that skin. Oh, there it is. No. So things out of control. Some things that's honestly out of my the things I can control and the things that's out of my control. I'm getting ready to go into this whole the new career shit.
Yeah.
It's just like walking into a new school. What the hell can you control within your work environment? Besides yourself.
Being on time.
That's part of you. I'm talking about when you insert shit, like right now, you in your position, work your ass off.
Mm-hmm.
And then you say you've been within a position to where management fucked you over after all your hard work, but we're still there. So we can control whether we stay or leave. But can you really control that? Because if that leaves, it's out of your control as far as whatever else happens.
But at the same time, you could always find something better too. So technically, you do have control over that.
That just scares me because I don't feel like you have control, because the consequences you never have control over. You can't.
Now that you don't have control over. You can't control the fact that shit just happens.
So that scares me. What would be the definition of being fully in control of your life if you can never be in control of your shit? You can't whoop your kids. You can't. You pretty much can't do nothing. You can't raise your kids the way you want to. You can't conduct yourself the way you want to. They just dropped the fucking whole purge law in Chicago, so now people really finna control. Like,
I think they probably do it in Philly too.
But that's what I'm saying. How the fuck do you have control over your life when you're in an out of control ass world?
It goes back to me to answer your question. For me, it goes back to what they always say. In those AA meetings. Control what you can control or some shit. Do you know what I'm talking about? Control.
I've never been
Control
to an AA
that
meeting.
which you can control.
Control. I'll look it up here in a minute on Google. If anybody's in the listening audience knows what I'm talking about, but basically they're saying control what you can control and don't worry about the rest. Giante Bolden says we have an echo. Okay.
That's taken. That's taken. I always say from a distance, that nigga look like he got
What
on
he
camera
taking it
clothes. I was talking shit to Taker the other day. He told me
What he taking it to?
I don't take it. Undertaker.
Oh, you said taking.
Yeah, that's Undertaker. He oh God, and good ass kid. That is, man. But what we talking about with control shit? Oh yeah, how do you control yourself? And it's out of control as well.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look that statement up right now. If anybody in the listening audience knows what I'm talking about, they say it in AA. They make you say it all the time. And no, I wasn't an alcoholic. No, I wasn't a crackhead. But when you go to jail, they say 90% of us do crimes because we're under the influence of something. So when you get out, they make you go to these AA motherfucking meetings.
I can see you up there. I can see you up there talking about Malcolm. Hi, Malcolm.
See, that's all we
I was a thug.
You ever said this to be a thug?
You close. You close.
Boo this man.
Jay, you close. You close. Because everybody else was Hi, my name is such and such, and I am an alcoholic. Hi, my name is Jenny, and I am a dope addict. Me, I got kicked out twice because I'm neither one of them.
Yeah.
So you want me to stand up and say that shit? They said, okay, man, Mr.
So
Jackson,
what you to be?
compromise was, what are you addicted to? Fast money and
And
fast women. They said, well, get up and say that. That's what your problem. That's what your addiction is. Get up and say it. So that's what I said. I didn't say the women.
that was a whole thing.
That technically is a problem, though. What you say.
That's why he told me to address it. He said, if that's your problem, stand away from fast money and fast women. Stand up and address it. So I said, that's what I did. I refused. They put me out, and then they added like 300 more classes.
Damn, he's like 300.
300 classes because I refused. They said I was in denial.
You was going, how, wait,
I had to do 5 minutes
no, how many times a week was you going to this class?
twice.
Twice a damn week, right?
Twice.
It was in that entire
That
time.
was a hell for you. You had to go to this fucking class 6 months straight. Bro.
Twice.
Yeah.
And then they added 200 more classes because I refused. I got out of it, but I refused to get up and say, hey, hi, my name is Malcolm. I'm a crack addict.
But I feel that,
I'm
though.
not
I
a
mean,
crack
I'm not a.
Why you think you're a crack addict?
Because I'm not. I never have been, never will. I
You
saw
couldn't act like one?
No.
Why? I
It
mean,
goes against what I believe in. I never.
it's a religion that goes against
Never
crackheads.
get high on your own supply.
That was my religion, right there.
But what if it ain't yours? So what? Okay.
I watch Scarface.
So what if you get high on somebody else's
That'd
shit?
never be me. Nah, that's a no-no. You're not supposed to get high on what you selling to make a profit. Ever.
I know. So that's what I'm saying.
So
So
sooner or later, that is gonna turn into a habit, and you gonna be smoked up your profit.
Smoked up on your profit.
true.
I watched Scarface enough to realize that man, and he was still making money,
What?
still rich, and snorting piles of cocaine. I said, no, that'll never be me. No. So
had a pound of cocaine on.
You can throw them. I know.
I wouldn't try. I wouldn't try to snort a straw fuel. I'm just that I told you what scared me from doing dope in my life, didn't it?
Mm.
That commercial, anybody 40 plus years old will know. Y'all might be too young, but it used to be a commercial that came on about education, I believe, and it came on. I'm gonna Google it for you, and I might put it on the screen right here. But the commercial was 2 fried eggs and a pan, and all you hear at the beginning of the commercial was
The sizzle. I remember that commercial.
this is your brain, my truck.
Oh,
I remember that shit.
So
what?
that
That was
No, that ain't. I'm gonna tell you the rest. My dad would say, I'm 5, 6 years old. Dad, is that true? And he's gonna blow it out of proportion to scare me even worse.
Yeah.
So, yeah, son, come on in the kitchen and let me show you what it does if you do too much. So on the commercial, you just get a sizzle.
Yeah.
Well, he takes me in there and blackens the burns the egg and got me up on a little step ladder stool.
So you can see what's going on.
That's
Yeah.
what happens when you do too much. Fuck me off. Now when I got older, I
Yeah,
knew
yeah,
it was tactic. But when I was a kid, man, that fucked me off.
Oh man, that's what's up
I
though.
ain't doing no dope.
You say what's happens when you do too much?
too much.
Not an egg. Now look, not an egg this big
Yeah.
and black.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wow, when I saw a crackhead sucking dick, that's when I knew.
Yeah.
Nah, you let all the fuck you want. Fuck that bullshit. That's when I knew, and I was young. I was so fucking young, and I was walking through Fifth Ward, and I was walking. I wasn't on Lowndes, I was on Sytner. Sytner, you know that damn street that coming up
Yes.
Lowndes with a
Yeah.
church and a funeral home right there.
Yeah.
So if you keep going, like it's the freeway right there. Homeless people stay under that fucking freeway. And we used to go that way to go to the damn church, and it was just a crackhead. This is another fucking dude. 2 fucking dudes. He just doming the shit. I say, what the fuck? Like, I don't want no drug that make me want that
Nah.
for me.
Nah.
In any aspect.
Nah.
What that boy say on what you call it?
What?
On that movie. What was that? That was Minister Society.
That was
But no.
that was what you
Man,
call
what
it? Sit your $5 ass before I make change.
Yeah.
New Jack City.
Yeah.
Nah, them motherfuckers do that shit. See, I never understood that though. That's why I say, what the hell signals off in your brain to where you would do that for a drug? Like, what kind of fucked up drug is that?
It has taken over your mental ability to think
It
clearly.
gives you brain cells, son. It gives you brain cells.
It kills your
Yeah,
brain.
apparently not. They remember how to suck a dick.
I don't know. We should make that a question.
Can't give brain and not have. Imagine how it is. I probably get cancer for this. You imagine how it is getting hair from a retarded. I mean, not retarded, a mentally ill person.
A lot of women do it.
All that spit.
We're not gonna go there.
It'll be disgusting and filthy. That's sick.
I know what he's hearing. He's hearing that fan because it wasn't echoing earlier. Giante, I'm sorry
Is
about
this mic on?
the echo, but the fan is blowing into the mics.
Is this mic on?
Probably so. I turned them all on.
Yeah.
Sound check earlier. But sorry about the echo, y'all. This is the
Switch
What
to
Up
the
Radio
bottom.
Show. The What Up Radio Show on Real Talk 100 Radio. Y'all, please share the video all over the world. We're talking about control
Bro,
tonight. What do you have control of? What do you not have control of? And right now, the question is, what can you control at work?
mm-hmm.
Correct.
What do you have control over?
At work.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them to call in number right quick.
That's how you smack on pussy, huh?
Oh, Giante said it's all good now.
Yeah, I turned the mic off.
Okay.
I turned Courtney
Oh.
the mic off. Joker is practicing smacking on pussy at the moment. So give
Jolly
him a
Rancher is hidden, Malcolm.
second.
Let's talk Jolly Rancher. Get some good shit, man.
No, ain't no goddamn.
I love me some candy, man. But now we're talking about control, the things that you can control and the things that you can't control. One of the scenarios that we have is some of the things you can control at work. You can be working your ass off and still not get that motherfucking promotion that you wanted. All of us have been through that shit. Those are things out of our control, but the way we working is within our control. So that's why we mainly get upset at the fact that we didn't get no promotion, because the fact that if my brother here, I used to see you pull off 80 hours within a week. If I pull off 80 hours in a fucking week, I better be promoted to something. And it's better be a nice little upgrade on my motherfucking check. But why is that not within our control? We work so hard. Why is it not like work for pay?
Favoritism.
Fuck a favoritism. I want to see like when hours convert to decisions on promotions, to where like if I'm only working 40 hours a week and I got a 50-cent raise, you fuck around putting in 60 hours a week and get the same fucking raise. Another dude putting in so much goddamn work, he damn near killing himself, and he only get $1 raise. That shit don't make sense to me.
And yet it happens.
Exactly. Like, how in the fuck is that legal at all? Like, shouldn't it be okay, man? This nigga put in some 80 plus hours a week. Let's give him, I don't know, at least.
But you got to also think about how much money that's taken out their pocket.
It ain't doing shit to her. Compared to the things that they're trying to do, if you telling me that you busting in, let's just say, multi-million-dollar deals daily, you're feeding the hands that need to be fed. The hands that need to be fed are always overpaid. Always. To where you can minimalize something. Especially if you're showing it to the people that, hey, we're able to do this. We have companies here. The company over here is it like they do with schools. And I don't mean to relate it back to schools, but going to different schools, you'll see this school right here is upgraded, got super security cameras built a certain way. And you go down the street to the same school that's built the same fucking way, but then they got all this dirty shit, and they're like, hey, we need this, you know, we're fighting for this shit. And it's like, nah, you ain't getting none of that shit, but this super school gonna get it.
And we've had those conversations before. The thing with that is, for the most part, is the people we elect. We elect them, we put them in there. They get money allocated from the government. They get money allocated from the county, money allocated from the district, and then they misallocate the money. by putting it in their pockets or funding their homeboy over there who has a state contract. Or
That just happened, right?
Yep.
The dude, the football player who did that shit with over $5 million.
Brett Favre.
So,
from the homeless people.
So that this kind of shit is actually happening. So
to build a new tennis gym
for his
for
daughter. Yeah.
now this shit happened.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you know that the money's there, and it's just like, that ain't nigga. Where the cop when you need them? Like, I don't understand. Go arrest this nigga for what he did.
But y'all drug Michael Vick through the mud
for fighting dogs.
Let us do it. Let us at Real Talk on the radio as a team.
Yeah.
Get donated $3 million and don't do what we said we're gonna do. Instead, we ride around in Rollies, Bentleys, and Porsches and whatever.
I'm getting me a zebra.
A zebra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why a zebra, man?
Shit, just because.
I'm getting a giraffe.
Get a zebra named Polka Dot.
Man, it's a zebra named Polka Dot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm getting a giraffe a little bit.
It's interesting though, but I ran up on an argument or a debate that said, you know, Michael Vick was actually playing. That's why they drug him through the mud. They said Brett Favre was not, so he's insignificant.
This bullshit.
It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter to me. It shouldn't matter.
Well, first of all,
he's a role model.
Michael Vick got caught fighting dogs, and that I just newsflash. That wasn't the first fight. The other people he didn't go through the damn Chitlin circuit fighting dogs. It was other people that was other goddamn colors fighting these dogs. They just drugged Michael Vick because he was Michael fucking Vick.
He wasn't even there.
So that shit there, you can kiss my ass. This motherfucker stole this much money to go build a private tennis course while y'all out here asking for people to donate money to Girl Scouts and shit like that. There go $5 million that was supposed to be for a private motherfucking tennis court. You sitting out here asking for fucking causes. Go ask Brett Favre, monkey ass. You was a fan of him. You wouldn't put the money in his damn pockets with the damn tickets and shit. I'm guilty of it. I watched a few Green Bay goddamn games. I saw Brett Favre do what he do. I'm happy that he did what he did on the goddamn field, but his personal life, he can kiss my fucking ass. He do whatever he want. I like him for his athletic ability.
Fuck that. I don't even like his ass.
That's what I'm saying. He
like his ass up.
Bro, do what y'all do. Go get this goddamn money. That's $5 million right there. That can go towards any type of cause, any political event, next governor, next mayor, however y'all do that filthy shit in politics. There go $5 million that was going to a private tennis court. I can use $5 million if you got some shit to throw away. You think you can do at least with a 2.5? You can run with that?
Yeah.
I figure, that'll be enough. If y'all just got some shit to throw away for private tennis courts, I got a new shirt factory that I want to open. It ain't gonna cost $5 million, but if you can give me $5 million as a start, since you just got it on the tennis court, Malcolm, you wouldn't happen to have $5 million laying around, would you?
No, sir, not at this time, sir.
I want to start a shades line. It's kind of like yours. It'll be a dual shade thing like that.
Yes,
like,
sir.
It'll be just the two bands, but the frames, it'll be double. You'll be able to not the flips like everybody else bullshit. It'll be just made just like this. People shit flip. Our damn cool lens will be behind, and then our prescription shit will be on the front.
On the front.
Yeah.
Come out with a eyeglass line.
Yeah, we'll fuck the game up,
Just
bro.
gave the game up on live feed.
My bad, it just comes to me like that. I shouldn't. I'm sorry.
Down the plan.
All right.
Yeah, we gonna do that. But
I was still gonna be
included. Plans to talk about it later. We gonna talk about. I saw America's Best and had Jamie Foxx shit in there. I ain't even know Jamie Foxx had on.
I didn't eat.
Money coming in from all glasses, man. Jamie Foxx got a line. Jamie fucking Foxx. I say everybody got glasses. And why is the older celebrities gotta be the one that old shit?
Remember when that boy Ray J came out with the glasses?
Yeah, them hoes that flip.
Talking about them hoes that couldn't be broken.
Yeah.
And that nigga went on the interview and that nigga broke.
That's a broken shit on the Breakfast Club.
On the Breakfast Club.
Fuck around and broken.
Oh man, that shit was
out of his control, man. Out of his fucking control. I want to fuck around with Jamie Foxx. Wait, no, I was saying that. The old celebrities doing old shit. Shaq doing Ice and High.
Shaq was doing Ice and High.
Yeah, but he did it when he got old.
No, he did Ice and High when he was in the league too.
And he was playing with Boston. And he was old.
That wasn't
I think he was making them then.
Yeah.
towards the end of his career.
Towards the end of his career. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel bad for. I feel like our
But
celebrities.
Shaq still got all his endorsements.
Cause Shaq the shit.
I fuck with Shaq.
Shaq, yeah, who don't? That Shaq. Seeing Shaq is the equivalent to seeing Snoop. Like I would love if you see Shaq, you're gonna love him just as much as seeing Snoop. You just gonna keep your wife away from Shaq.
You bullshit. You keep your wife away from Snoop too.
Snoop now, Snoop with his high
Snoop
school
gonna get
switch.
your wife high on other fucking man.
Shit, I'm gonna get my wife.
Shit. I'm gonna sell baby to that.
Hey, shit. All Snoop gotta tell me is, bro, you can roll up a blunt better, nigga. You ain't said number the word. Which one of these niggas your personal role? I'm about to fuck his life up. He about to lose his job in front of his boss. Yo, this nigga just lose. You gotta look at your boss while you losing your job, bro.
That nigga gonna roll a California shaped blunt, yo.
I swear to God, we would fight. We would fight. Like, especially white boy.
Yeah,
Because I got a feeling Snoop got him white boy.
I don't know.
And the little pocket looking ass nigga that sit there and roll blunts. If one look like Caleb, I'll be like, bro, I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass. But we were supposed to be having a blunt rolling competition. You up in here making art.
Making art.
Yeah, can you even smoke that?
Yeah.
Probably not. Probably not.
If we could, bro, we would fight. Especially if it's competition. Like you didn't even give me a fair chance, and I feel like you disrespected me in front of Snoop. So the fact that I may never get the chance again, I'm gonna just beat your ass. And I'm gonna make a scene in front of Snoop, making sure he forever remembers me.
That boy gonna roll you. Y'all gonna get out of this shit.
I'm gonna burn that nigga on the thigh with that hoe. The fuck? Shit. Well, fuck. Bro, what kind of shit is that? Give me
Shit you can't control.
shit I can't control. Because he probably out there practicing every fucking day and I'm looking stupid.
Don't we practice every day?
Not. Yeah, we did. But not that kind of art. So, Malcolm,
Yes, sir.
you used to roll it, choke it, and smoke it, right?
No.
What?
I told you before. I was a jock, man. I was a football player.
Smokers?
I did not me. I told you.
You weren't David Ruffin?
Nah, man.
Oh, yeah, because your brain was fried.
You was
Wait.
I was the school kid that played football and ran track because I was scared to do dope. I didn't smoke nothing until I was probably 20,
Hold on.
19. And then they still called me schoolboy because I would only smoke when we were celebrating something.
Yeah, like a social smoker type shit.
Yeah, all that in the morning, in the afternoon.
Hey, don't judge me, man. Don't
Nah.
judge me.
Nah,
Because if I really feel like
I ain't
I'm
there
being
yet.
prejudged.
like, I really feel like he's attacking, man.
I ain't there yet, man.
No,
I maintain, though. I maintain.
maybe when I start smoking now, that I
Oh, yeah, we're going to get you high in the motherfucker.
maybe I'll be a morning, noon, and afternoon and break time kind of dude. But
We're going to get you high and we're going to go to Golden Corral. Fuck some shit up.
Ooh, that was the spot. Bro.
Ooh,
Let me tell
fuck
you
some shit
something.
up.
I'm gonna eat up something sober, so I can imagine.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what it is about golden up the corrals. Maybe it's just because it's all you can eat. But boy, when you go up and then you own one, bro, it's like when you open up that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. You
First of all, it's going to be all eyes on you because everybody going to be like, man, what the fuck wrong? You know, the first plate is the finger foods. You got to get, the wings, the slice of pizza until they bring the fresh food out.
Right.
Then that's when you go for the big shit.
Oh, it's delicious, man.
What?
I go up and I tell that motherfucking shit. I get the same shit every day. That's what I hate. I get that Bourbon Street chicken on rice. I get that shit so goddamn much.
It's good.
Bro, the thing is,
I walk past that shit every time.
I'm such a. That was the first thing my mom used to take me to this Golden Corral, the one off 290 over there. My
Yeah.
mom used to take me to take me there every Sunday. And recently, when me and my wife, it just reminded me that, this is it, bro. That Bourbon Street chicken, I always grab it. That shit, it hit every time I throw that rice, the Bourbon Street chicken, I tear that shit up. With it, one of the yeast rolls and the honey butter, the honey butter.
Yeah.
Nah, I tear that shit up and be full of the fish. Whole restaurant, I don't feel shit of. Not fried chicken, broccoli, shit, fuck all that.
He said fried chicken broccoli.
Nothing, man.
Man, I go when I go to Golden Corral, I go stage by stage. I skip the Mexican part though, because
Yeah.
I like real Mexican.
Yeah,
That ain't
That's the authentic.
that's at Taco Bell.
I mean, that's
That's
authentic.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
I
I
like the real shit.
I eat everything else. So I skip the Mexican. So I might get me a salad. I skip the steak too. I don't like steak. I don't like steak. But so the Mexican, the steak, everything else, I go stage by stage. I get me some. I go sit down. I come back and I might get me a baked potato and some kind of meat or whatever they got.
Yeah.
I go sit down. I come back and I get all the fried food like fried fish and French fries and all that. I go sit down and I come. That's how I eat at Golden Corral.
And then go get you a dessert plate.
Yes, most of the time all I get on dessert is the ice cream,
I should be hidden, boy.
Yeah,
and I'll get either the brownie or them crunchy cookie things.
I get the brownie.
Put my ice.
I tried the cobbler with one butter.
You look like a cobbler.
You look like a cobbler. Huh?
The motherfuckers only make apple cobbler. Like, what the fuck?
What is the apple cobbler?
Exactly. Like, bitch, this Texas. Put some peaches in this shit. I don't want peach cobbler. What the fuck is going on here? I know I had no control over that, but you knew what the fuck it was. When
I
you
don't
made
know.
this program.
An apple cobbler.
Hey, see what I'm saying? It ain't bad.
I
But
kind of want to try that, but yeah, it ain't peach cobbler.
So this here was cute for her. She said, my baby daddy got promoted, so I appealed for more child support. He ordered a DNA test and my son failed. He put the results in my mailbox. I forgave myself for cheating, but he's being petty. He's been my son's dad for 8 years. Why goes my child now? How to fix it?
Technically, he's never been your son's father.
This the
The
kind of
fuck?
shit. What do we, like?
You are not the father.
What do you mean how to
Bro,
fix
you know
it?
Mario Judge now.
No.
Mario Judge?
I mean, not Mario. Is his name Mario? Not Mario. Who do
No,
that?
Steve Harvey a judge.
No, man. The dude that do the what's the crazy ass talk show in the morning with the prostitutes and the
Jerry Springer.
yeah, he's a judge now. He got a judge
He's a
show.
judge of what?
I'm trying to tell you, he got a judge show. Like Steve Harvey got a judge show. Jerry Springer has a judge show.
Why are people doing this to themselves?
I don't know. That shit is fucking hilarious, though.
Because people, like we said earlier, people like drama, and Jerry Springer is just gonna bring his stage scripts
Man,
to the courtroom,
that shit is
and people gonna tune in and they gonna make money.
that shit that crazy.
I guarantee you, I haven't watched it yet, but if I was a producer, I'd be
You
saying,
got a hit right there.
I'd be saying, Jerry Springer, I want you to do the same thing you do on your TV show. I want you to bring it to our courtroom so people are tuning in and we all make money. I guarantee that's what they're doing.
I would have to see because I don't like.
Just like but just like Steve Harvey, you know how he has this teacher role now. This everybody looks up to what he has to say.
Everybody.
That's what they told him. We're gonna give you this another platform, and we want you to get up there and talk to the women just like you talk to them in your book. What is his book? Act like a man, think like a man. We want you to talk to the ladies like that, and we want you to talk to the men and teach them what's in the book. I guarantee they did that. Go ahead. I'm taking it over.
How one man gonna write a book about how every man thinks? Every man don't think alike.
Nah,
At all.
nah.
But it's crazy because if you sit there and read the book, you start to live by the standards. What the fuck
Are you ready?
No.
Oh.
No. I ain't gonna say I did read it. I started reading.
Yeah.
But the whole thing was it's almost like that book. I mean that movie Two Can Play That Game.
Yeah.
To where they're trying to set the standard of rules where if you do this, you can do like this. This is how a man moves. Don't get me wrong. This is how some men may move. And
Yeah.
I say I don't really want to say majority.
But it's a good percentage.
There's the guys that move that way, so this book does cater to that type of man.
What the hell?
But then some women will sit there and try to say that, hey, you know, because of this book, this is how we're gonna do all men. We're gonna try this method on all men, and you end up fucking up your journey with this man because you're trying to do something that this book said that doesn't meet this man's criteria.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get to read that book. I kind of didn't want to read that book.
I said the one thing that needed to be fucking controlled was a lot of people are saying, hey, take me as who I am, but you need to change.
Yeah, that's the big issue in the world.
Take me as who I am, but you
But I need you to be perfect.
I
Like,
don't believe in none of that. I don't believe in none of that.
what? I'm just fucked up as you is. I'm gonna be perfect.
Exactly. Exactly. I believe, I get so tired of hearing people say, when you meet somebody, you should just love them how they are. I hate hearing that shit because the thing about marriage and being in relationships is supposed to be about making your significant other stronger
Yeah.
as a person, as a business person, as a regular person, as whoever they want to be in life. It's your job as a mate to make them stronger.
Yeah.
So why am I supposed to? If you got some fucked up ways, why ain't I supposed to help you correct them?
Right.
If you still hold on to the baggage from your old relationship, I'm just supposed to love you and respect that and carry your baggage into my relationship. No, I'm
That
supposed
shit
to,
get hard.
yeah, I'm supposed to help you get over this shit
And
so we can move on.
See, that's what gets crazy. It's like once you get into a relationship, a lot of these
got a wig on.
oh, they messing with Michael J. The Scream I Scrump. This a group that say a bunch of crazy shit. But when a lot of men would jump into a relationship or a lot of women would jump into a relationship, one or the other way is gonna come with a lot of baggage. But it's not supposed to be one person carrying all the bags. It's supposed to be, hey man, we carrying this shit together. We already got the world finna throw shit at us as a team that we gotta handle.
Facts.
And now we're about to have this personal war between me and you. We can't fight the rest of what the world throwing at us. The world already telling us, hey, break up, break up, break up, break up. Y'all can't afford this, with each other. But shit, in some ways you can. Y'all can afford this with each other, but y'all gonna suffer together. Ain't no leaving each other because can't neither one of y'all hold it alone. And shit, we know that.
Man, that shit
Right.
be crazy.
Right.
When people just stuck together because they gotta be stuck together.
Stuck by circumstances, like fuck, we can't afford to break up. Shit, we
Yeah.
break up, we finna both.
We both gonna be homeless if
Yeah,
we
we
break
both
up.
finna say so. They're like, man, we stuck. Look, we here together because we can both keep the bills paid together.
Shit.
We ain't trying to stay. So it's
Shit,
like
I know you fucked up. You know I'm fucked up. We might well be fucked up together
nah.
in this
Good.
fucked up situation that we can't control.
Do y'all agree with me though? Disagree when I say you should help each other become better?
Yeah.
Or should you just, whatever is wrong with them, whether it's picking their nose or whether it's being loud and boisterous in public, whether it's whatever their weakness is, are you just supposed to get into a relationship and think about marrying them when they have all these weaknesses, or are you supposed to make them strong?
No, but
I think it depends on what type of weakness it may be.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Because you got some people that just been doing stuff so long it's just natural to them. Like
Habit.
yeah, it's just a habit. Like they might not even be doing it on purpose. It's just a habit because they've been doing it so long type shit.
Huh.
And then you got some shit they could have just picked up along the way and it just became something that they started doing. But you can be, at least try to, I don't know.
Try to help.
Yeah, try to.
I get
guide them
nervous,
to
man.
back to some shit. I don't know.
I get fucking nervous with it because I believe a lot of this is where I say a lot of things become out of my control. But this is one of the things where, as a man going into the relationship, I'm supposed to be able to have some type of hold on within my relationship because these things will affect my relationship. Dealing with like a mental thing to where her mental trauma causes a lot within the relationship. That ain't something I can control because we hear this man, hey, you don't understand, don't understand. But then the fucking fight, it's please understand. So it's almost like a walking contradiction when a lot of problems are even being dealt with. Even as a man, we can't fully express a lot of our problems because a lot of our things happen through action.
Yeah.
A lot of our times that we were disrespected, we weren't disrespected by what was said. We were more disrespected by the action that was taken with it. So we try to get back by action. We not trying to get back by emotional attitude. We trying to sit back and thinking what's the best way I can get to him in order to do something, not to say anything. At least
I'm beyond say because you violent, bro.
I'm not violent. I just believe in a sure solution to where if you're gone, I don't have to worry about it no more.
I think you should get one of them jackets that make you hug yourself.
He ain't crazy like that either, man.
Come on,
Just
man.
be
No,
hug.
man.
Just hugs for you all day.
I've never in my life attempted to cause violence to anybody that did not attempt to cause
any type of harm. To
Because
me.
who loves you better than you? So you just hug yourself all day.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be able to masturbate like that, and that's the problem.
Wouldn't be able to masturbate like what? What are you talking
You
about?
wouldn't be able to masturbate.
If he
You
was
got
in
on
a straight jacket.
That's why crazy people go crazy. You already took they fucking threw them in the crazy house. Now they can't jack off. Or they gonna murder your ass. Now they horny and crazy. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen to you with a horny.
So-
that's how Mike Myers was created.
That is not how
That is.
Okay.
Mike Myers was horny and crazy than a bitch, and now he can't die. Freddy Krueger. Horny crazy motherfucker.
Freddy Krueger was getting bitches.
No, he wasn't getting kids.
Nah, remember that one? He was him versus Jason. He was banging the girl up on the porch.
Shut the fuck. First, I didn't like Freddy Krueger. I don't understand how the hell y'all got away with making a movie about a famous child molester and made that nigga iconic. Like,
Wait.
I don't understand
Wait,
that
you
shit
just
at
told
all.
me something. How was he a child molester? I didn't know that. I must don't know the whole story.
That was his crime. He was accused of touching little kids, and he did. They had inappropriate pictures of little kids. That's why they burned his ass alive. The town.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Yeah, they made this motherfucker an iconic serial killer, Freddy Krueger.
Okay, so you're saying in the first movie, they told you that? Or
That's just his base. Yeah, that's Freddy Krueger's story. Fred Krueger. Here, I'll read it out.
I had no idea. You just
They
taught
probably
me
don't
something.
even describe him as a pedophile because he was a white serial killer.
They got him painted as a superhero.
Let me see what he is.
You taught me something tonight. Thank you. Wow. Did you know Freddy Krueger was a child molester? That's a great question.
Yeah.
Joker is right. Freddy is a pedophile. Giante said. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Fucking pedophile. Freddy tortures animals and engages in self-mutilation and becomes a serial killer by murdering the children of people who have bullied him when he was a child. No, see that, you see what I'm saying? They didn't really say it, but if you watch the movie,
They're not gonna say that in the movie
You know
because
what
it
I
ain't
mean?
entertaining like that.
what was he accused of? The remake, Freddy being a child molester, was something that Wes Craven had wanted the original. That is okay. The remake, Freddy being a child molester, was something that Wes Craven had wanted the original Freddy to be in the first Nightmare film, but it being straight out stated was dropped in order to avoid being accused of exploiting the spate of highly publicized child molestation causes in California around the time. So they did not successfully do it, but he was definitely a extremely famous child molester. He was he successfully painted him as a child molester from the first movie. You're a dude that attacked kids in a dream.
Basically.
You never attack adults.
I never thought of that, man. And I never knew that. I never knew it. And
No
I never
adult
thought-
was attacked.
He didn't start attacking adults until the movies got older.
When the movies got over,
Well, they weren't
then,
even adults. I think they were like in high school.
the adults was never fucking attacked.
Yeah,
You
it was the
noticed
kids. Yeah, it was
They
the
were
kids.
in the dreams possessed, but they wouldn't attack the kids.
Yeah.
The adults would be like, "Oh, don't say his name." They alive. They can go to sleep. But these little kids, he
Yeah.
fucking them up. And how you fight back in your dream? You can't even hit hard in your dream. I've tried.
Next I tried.
I'm telling you, bro. He was a goddamn child molester, man.
I never thought of that. Appreciate you.
I don't know the story of Jason. Jason just killed kids. I don't like a lot of serial killers back then had a thing for kids.
Jason was just fucked up. I don't know what Jason was.
Because
on.
Jason killed some adults, but for the most part, he killed kids that count. Freddy Krueger killed
Well-
kids in his dream.
Well. From my understanding, with Freddy Krueger, with Jason, is they killed his mom, right? They killed his mom, and that's when he went.
The worst kid, and he
crazy
killed
as fuck.
that. Like, why
Yeah.
you gotta keep doing that to everybody? This motherfucker went. He left the camp and killed people. What was the point of that?
Right in New York and all that.
Like, what the hell did he? I'm starting to notice these people had an unhealthy obsession with kids.
all of
Freddy Krueger
Yeah.
killing kids,
Chucky.
Jason killing kids, Hellraiser killed
When,
kids.
uh,
They were told.
Chucky killed
Chucky
everybody.
was a toy that tried to possess a kid.
But Chucky killed everybody.
Leprechaun
Leprechaun killed everybody.
Yeah, he killed everybody. But it was always fucking kids messing with his stuff. Y'all, I just starting to believe there was some pedophiles in that room.
I believe pedophilia I believe pedophilia and the I believe society does not value women and children, and pedophilia had something to play in, had a role in that.
That's some sick shit.
Way back from well, you can go way back to Cleopatra and Egyptian days. You can go all the way back to that, all the way through Jesus walked the earth, all the way through to now. I think there are secret societies that perpetuate what you see with children now. You see them as sex slaves. You see women as sex slaves. You see all this stuff. I think all of that is relative. All of it. I don't think they value women or children.
Man, this is some crazy. I don't like seeing shit like that because with it being out like that, you see movies like what's the other one we saw where the shit got kidnapped and the dad went to go get a hospital. No, not hospital.
Nah,
Taken.
like
Fucked around the scene taken. You say women and children are no Jason killed. Oh, I thought no, he was killing the teenagers. The workers of the camp. He didn't kill the kids. He killed all the workers who count. Chris,
that's why I say Jason killed everybody. Whoever was in his way at the time. That's who he
Mike
killed.
Myers was chasing a little girl for the longest.
That's his sister though.
Every movie is his sister.
That's his sister that they took after they killed his
But Mike Myers then aged. What the fuck is he? I thought he was a human.
he is a human. He just fucked up.
I just seen the movie. I just watched one of the Halloween movies.
Did you see
Malcolm-
the very first Michael Myers? Like
Wait.
when he actually became Michael?
Are you talking about the Rob Zombie remake where he was a kid?
Yeah,
And he killed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that was a great one.
that one was dope.
So I just seen one. I don't know if this was part 2 to that. It starts off. No, it's not part 2. This is the one where Jamie Lee Curtis had trapped him in the house and set the house on fire.
Mhm.
Okay, after that one, they had one. Now at this point, I was like, I don't know what the fuck it's gonna take to kill Michael Myers because I thought he was just a human. This motherfucker is turning into a Jason now, and only coming out on Halloween. But the house burns down. The firefighters are out there with the saw, the axe. There's about 6 of them out there.
Oh yeah, he come out there, huh?
and kill every last one of them. And I'm just like, wait a fucking minute.
I remember that shit.
These are firefighters, Malcolm, trained men to go up in there, carry bodies under extreme heavy weight. They got a big ass power saw, axe. They got every tool in the world to turn Mike Myers into a goddamn salsa. And he killed every last one of them with a kitchen knife.
That's one reason I don't like these horror movies because they got me bent.
Mike Myers don't even know
Yeah,
about it.
like they don't even be scared.
They got me fucked up. I'm gonna fall down and you gonna chop me up with a blade and you slow it up. I'll be
He don't even run.
You don't have karate, none of that
he
shit.
don't even running, just be walking. Cool as a motherfucker. And I'm gonna fall.
And I'm running.
And look back.
I done ran 4 blocks and you behind me somehow.
Oh, no, Michael Myers described it on this. I got the audio for that. If you give me a second, Michael Myers described exactly how he got behind all his victims.
But
Giante say y'all gonna respect Jason Gangster.
Jason, I ain't got shit to say about
Yeah,
Jason. He was a bitch. Walking around here behind a fucking hockey
Then they
mask.
did that Jason in outer space.
That's crazy. Yeah, I saw that too.
Like, come on, man.
Here it is.
I'm one of the greatest. Every morning I wake up, 2 raw eggs in the gym, 2-3 hours.
What the hell is this?
It's the Michael Myers.
Training, weightlifting. You know, I do it all. I cut off all distractions. Look right here. Sitting me about 4 or 5 minutes before the interview.
I wish we had that to play on
I gotta send it to you.
the live feed.
Hold on, I got you, Malcolm.
But
Hold on.
he on the treadmill running, but he don't even run.
It ain't that he not moving. How do I send this shit to Malcolm? I'm gonna just send it to what up. I just sent it to the group, Malcolm.
All right.
That's right.
How do you do that? Work ethic. Nobody working like that. Nobody. Anybody's talking about, I'm big time. You living in the
That's
sewer.
crazy. That's
My
crazy.
kind of
That's
4800
crazy.
a month. You're not. You know what I'm saying? You heard
That nigga just told him.
Michael Jordan.
That nigga say Pennywise talking about he moving like me. You living in the sewer. My condo $4,800 a month, nigga. You ain't moving like me.
Hey,
I sent it to you, Malcolm. But yeah, when it comes to that kind of stuff, you say audio control. Every horror movie always writes that person in that falls and looks back. Why?
Right.
If you know that's the stereotype, I think I want to write a movie now where you remember all those commercials where, and I hate to even call it like this, but where white people used to make like the ultimate mistakes, like they'll try to be on the phone and drop the phone in the pot, and the fucking house will blow up or some stupid shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And they make some
Yeah.
stupid ass invention based on that.
Yeah.
yeah.
I want to make a movie where all those are the ways that they die.
Isn't that-
Like they're washing dishes and somehow the kitchen cabinet open and all the plates fall on their ass.
Boy, you childish.
And I create the plate holder. You put it under all your plates, and it's like a little piece of rubber that stop all your plates from moving as they stack.
I thought they made something like that. Like
See what the fuck I'm saying?
I forgot what you called it, but it was real popular.
What?
Stuff like people would be driving down the road and something would fall off the back of a truck, and damn, it was a movie, man.
Scotch tape. That's what that is.
Oh, you
It's
talking about
stop it.
Final Destination?
Yeah. Ain't
See,
ain't that
no,
something?
see, those are scenarios in which they're just in a dangerous position. I wouldn't want to sit behind a bunch of truck with a bunch of fucking steel poles in it, period. Because I would think that
I
shit would happen.
wasn't posed. Them was wood. Them wood logs.
But still, that shit still would fuck me up. You know, like I don't want to be
Yeah, of
behind it.
course. That stuff you can't control though.
Yeah, that stuff you could. But I'm talking about shit to where it's just like
Damn, I can't.
they had one where they was just trying to create the I guess it was the custom Bluetooth. They was talking about people talking on the phone and the phone falling a big ass pot of spaghetti sauce. So they had them to where they was like airplane headphones, but you can connect the house phone to it.
I remember this.
So you put it on your head, and they was
Yeah, I
like,
remember
"Yeah,
this.
it's the headset." Well, I say, "Ain't this some shit?" Like, bro, I need to get on this. Like, I want to connect some shoes to the hoverboard. Hover shoes,
That boy childish.
bro. Hey,
Hoverboard shoes.
bro, you just put them bitches on. It's two separate shoes, like skates. You could take the wheels off and it light up at the bottom. They got Bluetooth on the back, so just in case you want to enjoy music, you can. If your shoes charged all the way up, you can play the speaker at the back. Of the
Yeah.
bitches. Give yourself some real boost. Did you get it, Malcolm? Always looking at Twitter booty pictures every single time he get on here,
Who
bro.
watching Booty?
Nah.
He is, and he ain't showed us not a twat Twitter tweet.
No. I was trying to save something, so if I don't save what I saved,
Jay
It
at
won't
least
let
put
me-
the damn filthy squirt videos up. Filthy.
I
It
don't
won't let
have
me
any
save.
filthy
I didn't
squirt
know it was a
videos.
reel you sent me.
Yes,
So
you do.
I got to figure out how to save the reel so I can, and they're not gonna let me do it.
Oh no, don't worry
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it. What
yeah,
they
yeah.
gonna let you? Because you ought to see the shit. Jay tortures me on purpose. I honestly think half the shit he be doing to these women, he be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fuck this nigga head up when I tell him this."
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you talk about.
Did you get the opportunity to save it? They talking about Mike Myers. Now we're talking about the things that can be controlled within these horror films. Some of these scenarios are nowhere near real. The whole every girl falling and tripping. They never say what they trip over.
Them
Jason
titties.
X,
Them titties.
Giante.
Fuck Jason X. Oh, okay. Jason X was stupid. I'll give you that. But as a can't die serial killer, he is the ultimate killer that holds all kill records. Let's think. Let me think.
What about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Isn't he killable?
Has he died?
None of them died. That's what I don't get. Michael Myers is human. He's killable. It's just nobody that ever shoots at him can shoot. The cops will have sights on him.
Ooh,
Oh, you
And
ain't
Mike
lying,
Myers
too.
or in Texas Chain. Anytime it's somebody that needs to shoot, they
They
never
be
had
in
a
close
shot.
range missing.
He had me and him sat back and watched the other Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He was more accurate with the fucking chainsaw. He threw that
shit.
bitch and hit old girl in the back of that leg.
That shit was funny as fuck.
And then the old woman who was supposed to save the day came in and got her ass whooped. That's what made me mad. And then shot this motherfucker with rock salt. Like, why do you have that in that gun? For him.
You know why?
Nothing about these scenarios. You go to fight a serial killer with rock salt, Malcolm?
no.
She shot him.
Would you fight a serial killer?
If I'm going back to
Yeah.
fight a serial killer, I'm not bringing no fucking rock salt.
But why would you go back to fight a serial killer?
The same reason her ass did. She got away, which I thought was amazing. She got away.
I'm going back to fight his ass because he won't keep coming. He won't stop coming for my motherfucker.
See?
Man.
But he did.
I'm gonna get tired of running, and I'm gonna pick up something. I don't know what. A baseball bat. Goddamn.
But
They
now
tried that.
she got away. She went looking for him.
Who?
In the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the old lady that originally got away in the movie,
Yeah,
she becomes a sheriff or whatever. So all her
I can't remember.
no, this was in the new movie that they made on Netflix. They talking about it.
Oh.
When she got away, years had went by. Years.
Yeah.
Apparently, he was hitting some weights. Apparently, but years go by.
Apparently he was locked up getting swallowed.
But she has been hunting him, looking for him, so she can kill him. She's like, I'm the one got to do it.
Yet they was downtown in a western type scene.
Yeah.
I saw that shit.
When that lady came
I
back,
saw that shit.
she locked the other people in the car. Somebody, I'm gonna use y'all as bait.
Right.
Bitch, when you the hero
I saw that.
and you went back to kill him, and then when you got right up on him, you monologue some weird ass story. And you just let him walk the fuck off to go kill the other people, and then tried to fight him.
Yeah, I saw that shit. But I get that I get that mentality too. She tired of bullshit. Everybody else, like you said, everybody else that can shoot all of a sudden can't shoot when it comes to killing this motherfucker. So I'm gonna get this motherfucker shit and end.
But she didn't shoot. He walked the fuck off.
And
They
then,
were face to face.
and then voila, 5 years later, this nigga still ain't dead.
This nigga still ain't goddamn dead. That's what
After that movie,
No, I'm just saying when they do make new movies.
he
right?
cut her head off at the end. You seen that shit?
Yeah.
That shit had me rolling at the very end. They thinking they driving off into the sunset. Somehow, instead of them driving the car, they just put the address in the GPS and it drove itself off. In the process of this car going 20 miles per hour to drive itself off, he grabbed old girl head, cut her shit off, and throw it. I say, boy, this movie here, why can't
ruthless.
these motherfuckers die? Age don't do shit.
Everybody get old but them.
Everybody generate 30, 40 years go by, and this motherfucker still got Hulk strength.
yeah, like superhuman shit.
Like, bro, what the fuck is going on? He obviously wasn't eating good because it wasn't nobody cooking in it.
I ain't gonna lie, you know what horror movie I fuck with? The Hills Have Eyes.
The Hills Have Eyes. I always get that one confused with Wrong Turn.
Nah, The Hills Have Eyes is my shit.
But I remember The Hills Have Eyes. That's when they took that baby.
They out there in them landmines and shit.
Boy, I laughed my ass
No,
off
no.
when that banging happened. He said he'll come back for me.
I can't even remember that one, Jay.
That was it, right?
You gonna have to watch that one. Mm-hmm.
I saw it, but I can't remember what happened. I can't.
Man, it was some mutated looking motherfuckers in the.
Ugly ass thing banging the girl. Look, got her pregnant because they took her baby. Or they killed the baby or some shit.
I can't even remember that one. I just remember the movie sitting on the shelf, I think somewhere with two big eyes on the
Yeah.
poster, right? Yeah. I remember that.
You ought to watch it, Malcolm. Don't fuck your head up, man. You go out there to the desert.
Well, you munching the shit out these Jolly Ranchers, bro.
They're good than a motherfucker, man. Well, you talking about the best killer? Who's the best? I don't want to debate the best killer. Who? What we talking about? The best killer in horror films?
Who was the
In
best
horror
killer?
films, yeah.
The best killer. Who would be the best killer? I'm not giving it to no goddamn Jason. He only come out when people go to that old ass camp or open it old. And the whole thing, just like Jurassic Park, why you keep opening it?
And they keep them dinosaurs keep fucking over.
Bro, that is I hate that damn movie. I stopped watching Jurassic Park, I think, after part 2.
Every time.
I like, man, y'all gonna reopen the park. And then I think I fucked around and watched one of the movies where I found out they never cleaned up the shit from the first movie. They just rebuilt the park over that shit. Just over it.
Yeah.
The debris, everything. So what kind of shit is this? What y'all want with these damn dinosaurs? They keep eating y'all
Shit,
ass.
They was selling them hoes too.
selling
That was
dinosaurs.
auctioning the motherfucker.
Bro, it's a fucking dinosaur, and then you go to create one that's smarter than the rest. Why? These animals, we couldn't live here with them.
No.
You want to create them? Oh, I got a cage for them. You know, you see this big ass bird, big as a fucking jet. You got a cage for that? A lot of them, because this motherfucker gonna populate. And I think in one of them they broke out. I didn't watch no.
They
movie
broke out
after
of
that.
all them hoes.
No, I'm talking about the dinosaurs.
Yeah, they broke out in all them hoes.
See, that's what I'm saying. Now I just hate the movie because now you just sat here and unleashed the dinosaur apocalypse on the world. Like none of that's gonna end well. You can't make another
Then
movie.
they tried to make like a island just for them motherfuckers. Like they tried to put all them hoes on the island or some shit.
That shit is so dumb to me. First of all, the moment you release dinosaurs upon the world again, a lot of people are gonna die within 24 hours. You're not gonna come up with a solution
I give me
within
a
24
dinosaur.
hours.
I give me a dinosaur.
I ain't getting no fucking dinosaur. You got me fucked up.
I give me one.
I wouldn't, strictly on the basis of everything got hunted back then. Give me some big that eat them plants. Did
I'm
they
gonna
get
give me a
hunted?
dinosaur and train them to shit in your backyard.
Train them to shit in the backyard.
In your backyard.
Fuck you. Fuck you. That shit would be weird. You know I'm weird. I get some dinosaur to rape yours. That's all my damn
Ain't
dinosaur
got nothing to do with me.
Dinosaur will be sitting there right after it's taking the shit. My dinosaur gonna be sitting there right there. That asshole clear now.
So you would be comfortable with
Watching
a
that?
gay dinosaur.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind.
How the fuck did we start talking about gay dinosaurs, bro?
Shit out of our control. The basis of the show.
Man, say
But no. Which genre is good, homie?
I posted it, y'all, and I'm getting a unanimous. Everybody knew but me. I guess I forgot. I guess
what?
because that was in when Freddie came out.
shit when you was little.
Freddie been a damn pedophile, man.
I guess I just forgot.
I
'cause
knew his story. He used to either photograph and rape and mutilate little kids in the furnace, or he used to. I forgot how he got caught, but I know it was pictures and everything of the kids.
So
Yeah,
who-
that was going
So who
hard.
killed him? The community.
The parents, yeah, all the parents had band together and chased him into this whole cellar thing, this burning cellar. He locked himself in to where they couldn't get in, so they created Molotov cocktails and threw him through that bitch and burnt him in them infamous clothes he got on.
I'd be damned.
So his spirit was so evil, he said that he would hunt all the kids of that town in their goddamn dream. You want to talk about a bad motherfucker now that I think about it?
Oh, bad
It.
motherfucker.
It was crazy too.
Yeah,
It.
yeah. That was
Y'all
my
say
shit.
whatever fuck you want. Now I hated the second movie. Just all of a sudden he died because you don't fear him. That's the dumbest shit in the world. But it was a bad motherfucker because everybody was dead. He controlled the entire town.
Facts.
I don't think the parents was real. He just wanted to instill fear. It's like he let the kids be born, let some grow into those, but he had his hunting field. Like, these are the parents I'm gonna use. And you never seen the parents actually die. You just see them possessed.
Right.
That's a bad motherfucker to me. You don't know if you dreaming. This nigga shape shifting and shit.
He say shapeshifter.
It is a bad motherfucker to me. And I may be saying that just because he's a clown, but it is a bad motherfucker to me, man. Pennywise.
I didn't really.
Just him being. Why is there a clown in the sewer?
That didn't make sense to me.
Like
In the red balloon, the significance of the red balloon. I don't
I
understand. any
forgot
of
what
it.
the red balloon symbolized. It's supposed to symbolize something, right?
It do. I don't know. It just, when it came down to watching that movie,
Cause when he said something about floating too, I thought he was gonna pass a nigga a blunt or something.
oh, you a float too. That's how he'll get your ass in the sewer.
He ain't gonna catch me in no sewer.
Shit, that nigga fuck around and be like, hey man, I'm moving all these pounds down here.
I
but
like to shower too much. to
I
get in
got
the
these
sewer.
ounces. I got these ounces I need to get off of because these people chasing me. Why don't you come
That ain't got
come
nothing to do
grab
with me,
them for
nigga.
me? Huh? You want to go grab it?
Nah.
He'd have got my ass. He'd have got my ass. Hey man, I'm trying to get these ounces up out of here, man. These people after me. I'm trying to go and put this up here. Why don't you come get it? All right, man. I'm gonna try to go grab that shit. That nigga gonna hit and grab and bite my fucking arm off.
That's wild.
And
man.
here you come walking out that bitch with a paper boat.
Malcolm, if
Ain't
I
no
tell you
room.
it's a clown in the sewer, would you believe me?
If you told me it was a clown in the sewer, would I
Yeah.
believe you?
Yeah, real shit.
Nah,
See what I'm saying? Why?
it's unrealistic.
But just for the simple fact that I don't normally come to you by no fucking clown in the sewer, this wouldn't strike. That's what I be tripping me out about movies. These kids don't never say no outlandish shit or eating, and all of a sudden they come out and go, "Mom, motherfucking ghost, demon dog, all this shit." They be, "Oh, little Timmy, hush. Your child ain't never said no shit like that before."
True. I mean, they would have to do some hell of convincing me, man, because I'd be like, man, stop bullshitting.
Hell
Drugs
no.
you on?
Stop bullshitting.
No.
But if they kept on the next day, I'd be like, man, come on, man.
He
Stop
said
bullshitting.
they probably did.
You see what I'm saying? That's how much I possess.
Nah, he would let them pass by all the time and just giggle and shit. Remember? And they'd be like, did you hear that? Did you hear that in the gun? And they'd be like, no. And they keep on walking and they come home. They hear it in and all that kind of shit. So I had time to become a believer. That's what I'm saying.
Man, I seen the movie. Shit, I want to say it was one of the Insidious movies, in which you said a couple days.
Insidious was cool.
Yeah, that's probably the only few I watched. But that one had the spiritual takeover part. So the child tells the mom, like, "Hey, I seen a ghost. It pulled my goddamn leg. It like pulled me.
Yeah.
My sister is laying in the bed right here. This ghost fucking pulled me through the sheets off me. You sure with the wind? Bitch, wind don't grab ankles of human beings and pull that hard unless it's a fucking tornado."
It's just like that episode of Martin with that Halloween episode.
Oh man. You know this stuff?
That nigga say, that nigga knock on the door, nigga open the door, he say, ain't nobody there. And nigga say, what that nigga Martin say? Oh, it was just the wind. The coach say, wind don't come and knock on the door.
Knock, man. We don't knock like that. No, and that just be tripping me out. And I'll be like, I see why this is in a black household. I don't mean to be rude, but
Yeah, like,
truthfully, I think black kids have it too hard for demons to want to possess them, because if you possess a black child, you're gonna get your ass whooped with that child. And I don't think the demons look to get their ass whooped.
I'm whooping your ass for possessing my child, and I'm whooping my child ass for letting
Because
you
it needs time
let
to be
nigga
strong,
possess
right?
him.
Like, what the fuck you playing with that got you getting possessed? I found some toys in the wall. The fuck you going in the wall for?
So you done tore up my wall.
You done fuck around, pull them away, and then you gonna get your ass whooped.
So you ain't
fuck
mad
around.
that they playing with you mad at me for the hole in the wall.
The demon is like, man, fuck this. I need to find one of these white kids in these old houses and put some mirrors up to. But that was, and the city is just like not listening to your child. The child don't have no control over that.
You ever noticed it though?
What?
Like those movies about people being possessed and all that shit. It's never black people.
I noticed that. That's what I said.
It's never black people.
I said
It's always white people in those movies.
You seen Haunted Mansion?
Yeah.
Okay, I just watched part 2 to that. They made part 2. Exactly. It's not worth. It's pretty stupid. But I watched part 2 to that, and the girl, before she tells me to go in the house, she said, "Hey man, my sister told me this house is a trap. So once this shit started locking up, we gotta get the fuck out." The house started closing up. She's the only one to get out. Well, because her boyfriend, they were kidnapped and brought in. Because her boyfriend was brought into the house, she walks back in, and the thing is, the house leaves this one way open for her to go. It's a clear door. I'm saying, like, just scream, "Hey!"
That nigga.
You know, like, I'm out here. Bring him out here to negotiate. The house is obviously listening. But she went back in the house with one pistol to fight some ghosts. I got so pissed off at this movie.
Wait.
Like, why do y'all always go in with guns?
A
to
pistol to
shit?
fight
to
ghosts?
fight ghosts? Y'all didn't call. Yeah, like
Why she
even
ain't called Ghostbusters?
even if I'm fighting ghosts, I'm not taking my pistol strictly because what the fuck I'm gonna shoot?
I'm gonna call Ghostbusters.
And that's why I watch the corny scary movies. I don't
That don't be making sense, man.
I don't even want to see them. corny.
It's no good. Like
It's not even believable.
it's not even
I
good.
used to watch what's that motherfucker with the little thing riding the little tricycle?
Saw.
Yeah, I used to watch that hoe.
Saw was a suspense film.
Cause I like the gruesomeness. I'm sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
Me too.
That shit. Yeah, I want to see that shit.
All them electronics and shit.
Yeah,
and mechanics.
They fucking you up and shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta see that.
Yeah, he was a genius.
Saw was
You
a
gotta
fucking
fuck
fool.
yourself up just to get up out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's some smart shit there. What you gonna do? You gonna sacrifice your arm trying to get yourself out type shit?
Right.
Dog, that nigga
Okay.
that was so genius and sick with that shit. I thought, like, truthfully, his movies is another one like Fast and Furious went too far.
They don't even race cars no more.
No, they're saving the world now, right? But
They work with they the laws now, basically.
basically. But this is October, so I'm kind of liking the fact we going off
And
into
it's
this
all
whole
about
serial killer.
family.
Yeah, I ain't got time for no more Fast and Furious.
Everything
movies.
is about family.
I need a good horror movie though. Every horror movie I've come across recently has sucked.
So
Like truly sucked. And I love me a good possession. I even watched Drag Me to Hell. You watched that one?
no.
Drag me to
Drag Me to Hell. Drag Me to Hell was actually quite good. It wasn't as
Hey,
scary
I
as I would
gotta-
like to be, but it was damn good.
I got a movie. It's not really a horror movie, but I got a movie for you. It's called Spit on Your Grave.
I seen Spit on Your Grave where they raped her and then she got back at all their ass.
You seen that, Malcolm? Spit on your. You gotta watch that.
Damn,
motherfucker.
Malcolm.
It's called
I
Spit
told-
on
I
Your
told-
Grave.
I told you I tuned. If I don't care if it come out of the movie theater.
This not a horror movie.
Horror movie coming out this summer.
It's not a
I'ma be
horror
like, I'm-
movie, but basically, it's a lady. She's like a book writer, you know. So she out in the woods, you know, trying to get a feel so she can write a book, and come across these country ass dudes that's in a small town, where they end up basically not kidnapping her, but they end up basically whooping her ass, and they all raped her type shit. So when they think she's dead, they thought she was dead, but she ends up coming back, and basically everything they did to her,
She did to them.
Hmm.
One nigga talking about he liked to watch. She took care of that nigga eyes. I did that kind of
Hey, you
shit.
gotta watch that.
Yeah, I don't want to get.
It
but
wasn't
it's
corny.
Nah.
Nah.
The part 2 sucks, but the first one,
Yeah.
Spit on your grave.
Spit on your grave.
I'll go to Netflix and see if Netflix or Paramount.
It did.
got it.
It used to, but
you know what? If you got Tubi, try Tubi. It might be on Tubi.
Tubi.
But I know Drag Me to Hell. The only reason I say that was really good one is because it didn't inflict on a bunch of those corny ass superstitions. This one actually inflicted based on like Hispanic religion, curses.
Okay.
So it, it was this basically this chick or whatever trying to come up on the job. She had a decision to make for this old lady who you probably would have said no to on this loan or whatever, to where she can keep her house or not. Well, she says no, obviously the lady curses her, but going through the process of getting cursed, like she actually fought this woman and shit, like the woman they was in the car fighting type shit. Yeah, first went down, and it was some real demon dragging to hell type shit. That movie, even the ending was fucking surprised. It'll throw you all the fuck off. But it's a good one. Damn, what was that dumbass movie? It was one dumb horror movie I seen. I was supposed to be real scary. Evil Dead.
What is that?
You seen that movie? Because they came out with it years ago, like back in like 1970s or some shit.
Oh, no, I ain't no thing.
But they made a remake of it. Evil Dead. And it was supposed to be some scary, stupid shit.
Man.
And it was honestly a bunch of stupid decisions that led to evil outcomes. Like, you ever see a bunch of stupid decisions bring back Satan type shit.
Right.
Basically.
It's a book made of skin, wrapped in barbed wire, and they
No
say
way.
don't open it.
I know what you're talking about. I didn't see the movie, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm telling you, I started tuning all this shit out. I don't watch nothing.
Look,
I ain't seen a good horror flick in a minute. The last time I think I gave a good horror flick a chance was that bitch that was coming out of the TV.
He said
the grudge.
The Grudge.
The Grudge.
Oh,
and the
I
Ring.
fuck with that hoe. The
It's
Grudge.
either the Ring or the Grudge.
That's the last horror flick. I think. I'm quoting.
Oh, it's the Ring.
That was the Ring. She was coming out the TV. The Grudge, the bitch was coming up out the ceiling. Shit.
Yeah.
I was seeing it crawling across the
Yeah,
shit.
crawling across the ceiling and shit.
I forgot. I saw that weak ass shit too. I was like, man, what is this, man? Shit ain't even
They
scary.
be like me. I want to see something that's actually gonna scare the shit out of me. Like this shit is so that like. And back in my day, I say, I'm old as a bitch.
You are
Candyman used to scare the shit out of me.
Candyman was Nah, I wouldn't really scared of
It is part two. Part two traumatized me, and for the longest in my life, that's what I was scared of. Even up until like a few years ago, what stopped me from getting scared of it, they came out with a new one,
Yeah.
and I debated my ass off on watching it because I was like, man, this nigga fucked me up as a child. For real, I had said his name 3 times. I had the name, and I tried it again 3 more times. I had the name, and I tried it again. I was like, no, this shit real.
I ain't know what that is. Shit.
I did. I had a name like every time, but when they remade it, they turned this motherfucker into like black slave type hero type shit. And now I'm like, it's like, man, you ruined that for me. Now I have nothing that makes me be like, man, hell no, I'm gonna watch that. That's gonna scare the shit out of me. I have nothing like that now. You know, I'm black in America. What the fuck else can you scare me with? Like, show me the power that can just kill his way through the hood and ain't shit nobody can do.
Right.
That was scared the fuck out of me.
Fucking zombie cop that has unlimited ammunition and comes out of grave in the hood. This motherfucker just killing black people and
That might get me, but this whole corner ass shit they got going on, man.
Everybody gotta go.
I-
Everybody must go.
And I love horror flicks, love them, but a good one.
if they remake Bones, it'll be good. If they do it right.
They're not gonna remake Bones.
Bones could have had the
Even a
potential.
horror movie. That shit was funny as a motherfucker.
But Bones had potential to do something scary, even though Snoop was in it. No, I give if they'd have rewrote it, and I would have to say Snoop can't do. Even though I love Snoop as a person, as what he's doing,
Yeah.
he can't be in the film because of who he is, his demeanor. He played an excellent Jimmy Bones, the pimping and shit like that, but they would actually have to make him scarier. That movie had potential to do some horror shit, but because it was like
They just had Snoop doing spin kicks on vampires, bro.
spin kicks. Oh yeah, I seen that shit.
Movie with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, I seen that. I didn't give it too much attention.
I watched it.
I watched it once.
I watched it twice.
I haven't seen it twice. Snoop didn't die. He climbed out at the end.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was still alive.
I ain't seen it once.
It's
Yeah,
not
Night
a
Shift,
no.
something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
It's
night
something to
shift.
watch.
Something to what?
If
Yeah,
you
it's
just
something
chilling,
to
it
watch.
ain't. Yeah. Don't think you're gonna get scared if that's the case. But nah, it ain't. I sit back. If I watch a good ass horror movie, I want to be scared. I want to be nervous. I want to be like, holy shit, this is scaring the fuck out of me. Damn, or at least give me a couple scenes. Insidious did that at some points. It was just like a bunch of jump scares that caught my ass. Had a nice little plot to it. Okay, it did what it had to do, but then it stopped making movies. When you go too far with horror films, I feel you dilute it. Freddy Krueger got diluted. Leprechaun got diluted. Jason. Fucking
Then they
Jason in
fuck around,
space.
did Leprechaun in the hood, nigga.
Leprechaun in the Hood was just horrible.
That shit was hilarious.
It was hilarious, but it was a fucking horrible film. I didn't like any of that at all. So we down to our last team, but we got to jump in for our king tweets. We've been sitting here talking about horror movies.
I ain't gonna lie to you, my phone finna die.
Your phone finna die, so I need to go to your Twitter.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me see what I ain't been on there today. My fault, y'all.
Last
Been a
time I
long
went to
day.
Jay Twitter, it was a booty bouncing.
Probably.
It looked good too.
You know, I like booty.
What is your name? King of Sparta?
Now,
I
that's
might
my
change
flick.
it to that.
That's my flick.
Oh, that one there?
Yeah, sports up.
Yeah.
That's my flick right there, man.
Appreciate it.
That's my flick right there, man. I
I
can
watched
watch that
Spartans.
all day and all night.
See, I fucked around and watched what was that? Spartacus. You remember that show?
No,
I like
Spartacus
the movie
is
300.
good.
I watched
300
that
is
one all
around
day.
that.
Yeah, that's a dope ass movie.
So
right
how the
there.
fuck y'all don't watch? You don't watch Spartacus either?
No,
I watched
was that a mini-
Spartacus.
Was that a mini series or something?
Yes.
I
Now
watched Spartacus, yeah.
season one
That's
starts
a
off
great
great
actor,
actor,
great
great series is around the time about the Roman things. If you know about Spartacus, he's supposed to be one of like the greatest warriors, but they go back into telling like the story of his time about what happened, and it takes you through the series all the way from his capture all the way up to his escape, and then a few years beyond his escape where he was, where he died in war. But Spartacus was a damn good show. You remember that chick Xena, the chick who plays Xena?
And Warrior
Way back in the gap, she's in it. Lucy Lawless, I believe is her name.
Yeah.
She's in it.
Yeah.
When I saw her,
She
that
gonna-
yeah,
Yeah.
I have been with Zena for a minute. I don't know. Yeah, I was like, yeah,
Okay, I got 2 good tweets. I ain't got 3. I got 2. What's up?
okay.
Damn, where it go? Okay. My first one said, nothing lasts forever unless you keep the maintenance up. That could go with
She's still working on it still.
that's
Yeah.
basically anything in life. If you don't keep the maintenance up, it's gonna crumble. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Shit, calls to relationships. Yeah, all that shit true. I give you that. If you ain't taking care of your shit, you losing your shit, man.
And then I got another one that says people will switch up on you publicly, and need you privately.
True. 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 So what they call it? They call it throwing the rock and hiding your hands or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is wild shit. How people do that. That's probably one of the biggest concerns in life, especially coming through just dealing with this life. Like back then, it was, I guess, less resources. So I don't even want to say less resources. Just didn't have social media and shit back then. So all that hate shit you actually had to find out about.
Yeah.
Now,
You had to talk face to face and know some shit.
Yeah, man.
That's
Now-
how you know it was real beef. Because
Right.
we didn't met face to face. You done said what you had to say. I done
Right.
said what I had to say.
Yeah.
Now, we gonna fight it out. We gonna squash it.
like, but some guys come with this.
You know? Yeah.
Speaking of that,
Yeah.
speaking of that shit, y'all are a little younger than me. So tell me, did this happen to y'all in school? I used to hate this shit. Somebody got a beef with you, y'all finna fight, and y'all get no, like for 10 minutes talking shit.
And then don't nothing happen.
And shoving.
And sometimes it happens, sometimes you have to
Yeah,
fight.
yeah.
I used to hate that way. Man, get about me breathing on
Like,
me.
we not really getting enough talking what we finna do.
Why we standing here nose to nose, man? So I can swing, and they, he stole me. No, we've been talking about this all day in school.
Yeah.
Now we such is gonna fight after school.
Now we here.
and all you
All
want to
you
talk.
do is talk.
No.
Slap our shit. I'm
All day we've been waiting for this here until the teachers wasn't around. And
Once I say you to the parking lot,
yeah,
it's going down.
it's going down.
And then let's talk about it.
And nothing else to holler scream about. Yeah, so that happened to y'all too.
Oh yeah, they used to go chest to chest and be talking around in circles. Yeah, man, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah,
Right? I ain't got nothing. I'm done talking. Oh, we didn't talk enough. Let's go.
Yeah, that shit happened.
Yeah, and eventually when the crowds were walking out, that's when you're like, man, these niggas ain't gonna fight.
They not gonna do a motherfucking thing but talk shit.
Hell no. I guess if we got the opportunity to dive into that, Jay, I'm actually not feeling that last one though.
Yeah, man, I was in some deep shit right here. I went deep to that tweet.
Say it again.
The tweet?
Mhm.
Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm like,
Oh, yeah. You said people will need you publicly or something.
shit, wait up. People will switch up on you publicly and need you privately.
That's just shit though.
Yeah.
And I truly think that because it do seem like people will go with the crowd. People will go with the crowd or whatever. If everybody in this crowd, they will fucking help you. And they come here, your ass privately, man. How did you do this? But now, you realize what you're doing, saying, and how you treat them all, you know?
Man, I had a motherfucker talk about me and in my job, you know, for so many years. I don't say you can work that long, then come back. Ain't you your job, man? Nah, nigga, we ain't
Oh, hey, how about you want it?
nah, we ain't.
Nah. We ain't gonna go high.
Nigga, I'm proud to be in my job 10 years. How many niggas can say they've been at a job 10 years?
Nobody. Not all.
If
Not
you
all.
like,
There's a lot of people that they have not been able to keep the thing solid, concrete, nothing for 10 years.
exactly.
And they're talking about you. Oh, your blessings. As
Man,
you young, I gotta get myself into one of these motivational quotes I heard Courtney did 100%. Shit, we tap again. But one of the quotes that we said he did still put his face with. She's gonna be sending them to me. But in the meantime, we have these. It's a stay away from those people who try to be hard
your ambitions. Small minds will always do that. Great minds will give you a feeling that you can become great too. That, honestly, I can say to a lot of people is if you have a crowd full of small minds, they say birds and feather flock together. That shit is true, man. If your circle is not motivating you to become better and build something, why the hell are you even in that circle? Every time I'm sitting with Malcolm, we're talking about building something. Every time I'm with Jay, how many times we've been talking about hopping on the podcast and actually getting this shit together?
All the time.
And so, if you and your circle are not getting together and actually putting something together, what in the fuck are you really doing? Is that truly a circle that you need to be around? Learn to say no to those people. As my friend Jay has said, uh, some people, what was it? The people who get mad when you say no always forget the one time. All the times you said yes.
Yeah.
So remember that, man. You are allowed to say no. You are allowed to get away from certain people. You are not tied, tethered, or obligated to actually please anyone else. You have your own ambitions and dreams. Go after those. Do not steer left on anything that you got going on in life. Continue to do it. Everybody that drops off, drops off. But everybody that you gain on the way there is the people that'll be helping you build. Continue to build with those people. Some people ain't meant to build the whole building. Some people are just there to put goddamn pictures on the wall. Remember that. So we can go with that. So yeah, I tried to do it. Now, honestly, from today was all about really control the things we can and can't control. We talked about a lot of things that we really couldn't control in life, a lot of things that we can't control in life. One of the things that we can't control in life is the people that we do have around us, the people who are helping us succeed. We can't control how they help us succeed, but we can control the people that are in our crowd as we do succeed. I want to thank everybody in the room. We showed out tonight. We actually started on time. We actually did up out this thing on time.
Yeah.
And we had Taste of Mexico. It's like a blessing.
We done had dinner. We done had a blunt.
Give Taste of Mexico a shout out, man. Y'all come here every week, man.
Yeah, big salute to Taste of Mexico. We said we was gonna go. So big salute to shout out to Taste of Mexico. They always hook me up.
Great ass idea, because I was gonna go to Chick-fil-A, but I'm glad I stopped right there.
Yeah.
Because motherfucking quesadilla.
And I got my fresh juice. I done drunk it all. This fresh squeezed watermelon juice. That was off the chain, man. So big salute to y'all for making that. They do the fresh juices. They're right there on 14715 TC, just the Boulevard. Go over there. Hey, man, for real, get a little taste of Mexico. But
Gotta try them out, man. Y'all, they coming here every week, y'all.
yeah, all you gotta do, you right across the street, so I don't even see how you ain't here remote yet. You literally not.
And I love
out the way,
and it's authentic message.
bro. That's a family now, man. The fact that I was there when they built it, I seen them go from just serving in the restaurant to actually being a part of DoorDash now, so you can't get the DoorDash.
Okay.
So
Well, I can't even go day.
yeah,
Hey,
they moved on up with it. So they do the whole DoorDash thing. It's a family now. They got grandma in the kitchen, dad in the back. I'm talking about they got family now. It's off the chain. They always give me up with fresh foods. They were blessed enough to allow me to come over there for a game and even for them. They were watching the truck while it was over there. Big salute to Taste of Mexico, man. But on that note, this is the OG of the Double G, your boy Big Dog Joe,
Your boy King J.
and our girl Courtney D. She will be tapping out with us for tonight. Hey Malcolm,
hey,
man, we're about to ride in this thing, man. Big salute to the people out there, man. Whatever you want to rock out with us, remember to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at What Up Radio 100. That's What Up 100 Radio. I got it right in time. What Up 100 Radio. You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Come check in with us live. Stream in with us, man. Big salute, Malcolm and Lisa, man. Thank y'all. Let's get this money. What up?
appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the What Up Radio show tonight. Make sure y'all go and follow What Up Radio on Facebook and Instagram every week. They have deep topics just like tonight, where they make you think about things. They make you look inside yourselves to see what you would do in certain situations. They talk a lot about mental health. They talk a lot about relational issues that you're having with your significant other. Tonight, it was all about control. What can you control? What can't you control? That was the conversation tonight, and we kind of got off the beat path a little bit and talked about other things. But y'all check out What Up Radio Show every Thursday night from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. by going to our Facebook page or our Instagram page and clicking the link in the bio. We're all about underground music. We're all about entertainment here at Southern Radio. No crabs in the bucket here. If you're not a crab in the bucket and you want to join, you want your own radio show, all you got to do is text show 936-333-1969. That's all we got this week. And other than tune in the rest of the night, it's all about the underground music industry from 10:30 to 7:30 in the morning. Nothing but the hottest underground music, hottest independent music. If you're an underground independent music artist and you want your music in rotation at Real Talk on the Radio, all you have to do is submit your MP3 form, your registered music only, no matter what genre. Make sure your metadata is correct. Let us know if it's country, southern soul, R&B, jazz. Make sure we know what kind of music it is. Make sure we know the name of the song, the name of your artist name, your stage name, what genre of music it is, and we'll put you in rotation for free. The only thing that we charge for here is your promotion, the promotion of your music. Send your music in to the following email, music@realtalk100radio.com. Send your music into the following email, music@realtalk100radio.com. That's all we got tonight on the What Up Radio Show. Make sure y'all get out to Conroe, Texas. If you're ever in the area in Conroe, make sure you get out to JW's Place, Soul Food and Barbecue, y'all. Hey, y'all, I don't care what nobody says. It's the best soul food around.
That you tasted.
The best. No, I've tasted all of them. I've tasted.
Man, we come in here every week and we still ain't got it.
I'm gonna work on that. I'm working on that, y'all. I'm working on that, but it's until we get to January 1st, probably we're not gonna be comfortable enough to give out, $100 to $200.
Man, that's about $100 worth of food I ate for one oxtail plate.
That's $38.
Damn.
That's all it is.
That's like this. If I'm not mistaken, that's $31.
Man, how is $31 plate? I don't even know oxygen in America.
Yeah. That's a $31. I hope I'm not mistaken.
Lisa, you can your ox from.
Are you on here, Lisa? I'm correct if I'm wrong, but y'all go to the website at JW. It should be on this banner somewhere. JW's Place, Soul Food and Barbecue. I think it's $31, and to give 1, 2, 3 plates, that's $100 already.
I want the beef too.
The beef tips. All right.
Hey,
Who wants
hey.
more on it?
Or pepper steak. I do pepper steak too.
Beef tips or pepper steak. That's a lot cheaper.
Yeah,
It's a lot cheaper. Y'all go check us out. JW's Place, Soul Food and Barbecue. We'll see y'all next week on the What Up Radio Show. Good night.
Hey, look, a whole neck on that.
When Malcolm be telling